News. I hear it's coming to the smart fridge next spring.
You're like, hey,
D&D
watch
uses
this.
dice?
Watch this.
Mm-hmm.
Dungeons
back.
and Additionally Dragons. That's the game we play.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Additionally Dragons.
Additionally Dragons.
I mean,
The dungeon and the dragon have never been seen at the same place at the same time. So therefore, perhaps
could be
You know,
Basements and lizards.
This is true. I am doing a game for. Wait, I'm probably under NDA. I can't tell you. Never mind. But
We're
live.
put a pin.
We're
Put a
live right
pin.
now.
I know we're live. I know
we
we're
are
live.
live.
Put a pin in what I just said, and in about 2 weeks, we'll revisit the exchange we just had.
That is literally the most, that's the
okay.
most B-Dave thing you've ever said.
Dungeons and Additionally Dragons.
hang on. Wait, I'm gonna tell you guys in chat while Jason starts giving the flavor text. That'll make sense here. Yeah.
All right.
But please continue.
Okay. I mean, I don't even think I started any flavor tests. Hello, everyone. welcome to the show. I just got a visitor. This is great. We're just gonna start it off with cuteness right away. Hey.
Hi, baby.
Welcome to the Gaxx Pack, everyone. Another episode. The campaign is back. We're back on track. Although I heard that last week's one shot run by Mr. Eric Campbell there was really fun, and I tried to watch a little bit of it from the airport where I was, but it kept, airport Wi-Fi. Do we even really need to talk about that? I think
It's not a D&D game until someone suffocates to death inside of a bag of holding.
Yeah, I mean that's that's classic stuff. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, now I have a goal for today.
Yeah. I accept my fate.
But we're back in the campaign, and this campaign is the Gaxx Pack. We're an ongoing Dungeons and Dragons adventure brought to you by GaryCon, the annual game convention celebrating the life and works of Gary Gygax, the co-creator of Dungeons and Dragons and considered the father of role-playing games. We have 4 sponsors today. Our sponsors are Warriors of Waterdeep, and I know that they're getting an in-game alert. So welcome to our crazy D&D game. Dwarven Forge dice that make these cool JCM dice, among others.
Nice.
Noise.
It's Norse Foundry that makes this. It's Dwarven Forge that makes the terrain. That, by the way, B-Dave, you're not going to be the only one with all sorts of Dwarven Forge terrain everywhere, because they're sending me some now too. So
Hopefully lots of people get it. All the cool kids like Dwarven Forge terrain.
This is what I get for almost never running D&D.
And
this
in.
This is what I get.
If we have any doubles, we'll send them over.
Okay.
And of course,
I say it's I just very subtly. I'm like, yeah.
I mean, I'm still waiting for my shirt that B-Dave is wearing. Like, I want that.
Yep,
That's a good one.
Get it.
It's fighting with the green screen, but yes. Yeah.
And of course, our 4th sponsor is Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, Idle Champions.
Thank you guys so much for your support, and I know there's a lot of Idle Champions players that jumped in, including some from Argentina. Hi Argentina.
What's up, Argentina?
I'm rocking the old Neverwinter Nights t-shirt. I think it's a reissue though.
Aren't you a voice in Neverwinter Nights?
No, I'm a voice in Neverwinter Online. Neverwinter Nights is like
and you play a character that someone's heard of before in Neverwinter, and I cannot remember his name.
What's that? Oh yeah, he's like some weird elf person.
He's a minor character that's They've only written like 30 books about him.
Drazd? What's his name again? I can't remember the character.
Drizzt.
I don't remember.
Like
Oh,
pizza.
right. Yeah. Drizzt.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway.
Drip, I believe his name was Drip.
Yeah, Drip. I don't even want to. I don't even know fun of his name at all. I'm not even going there. But so we're back in the campaign.
Yes.
Our group, the Gaxx Pack, is currently inside the lost caverns of Sajkanth. They are on a quest for Dowd's wondrous lanthorn at the behest of their crazy boss, Ganzer Gaxx.
Yes.
You have gone through the Yatil Mountains on for the Margrave of sorry, what was the name of that?
Can we make up his name if you can't remember it?
I'm with you, bro.
I just remember that the name of his kingdom. I'm trying to remember. Bissell, the Margrave of Bissell. Sorry. So the Margrave of Bissell has escorted you to the edge of the mountains. You have traversed the mountains in and out, backwards and forwards. We don't even need to go into all the things that you did. You made it into the dungeon. You are now you took your magic boat to this area here. Believe we have it as room.
I hit the button.
He hit the button on the magic boat.
Right, you hit the button, and but you're not by the boat anymore, so you can't do that. You can't do that to me.
Cast Mage Hand, quick. What's the distance on that?
No,
Mage hand.
it's too far. It's too
I
far.
will take a rock and like expertly.
We need a dimensional door now.
16B is where you are. Let's see. I'm gonna put that in your. So you had just used thaumaturgy to. Would you like to repeat what you said, Dave? Paraphrasing somewhat.
Paraphrasing, we climbed up on. We had been told that the river was the secret entrance down. The fire giant told us that was the way down that we had to get, but we heard there was something going on higher up, so we climbed up over this walkway that connected two rooms, and I hit thaumaturgy and basically said, anything that's up here, come out so that we might speak or destroy you.
Oh, yeah.
And something's
Reasonable
coming.
request.
And I'm prepared to speak or destroy it. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
And that's where you heard footsteps, large footsteps. And from beyond the chamber to the left, you start to hear this. My name is Justice. Now do you hear me? My name is Justice. All learn to fear me. My name is Justice. I have 3 heads. They're all colossus, and any one of them could strike you dead. You have disturbed my peace, and so I'll grant you release unto the great beyond, or else just get you gone.
Can I just point out the other 2 heads were super cool to let that one head sing?
It's true.
And I just
They were,
wanna
the
tip
other
my
heads were
hat.
like vibing, you know?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
they know
Yeah.
who's the lead of the
Yeah.
group.
Yeah,
the
they know.
other 2 are the ones like slightly back. That's like, ooh.
Yeah,
Right,
they're the
right.
backup
But-
Yeah,
vocalists.
they were backing them up. I mean,
They're snapping. They're you know that they were focusing on playing the guitar. Also, I'm saying now, the head that was singing wasn't the middle heads. Left head.
Mhm.
Bars.
Left head.
you don't know
We're
because
gonna-
it
we're gonna put some
came
bullet-
from
we're-
behind
all right.
the cavern. But also, what I wish that I could have studied with the ancient monks that can use their vocal cords and sing 2 notes at the same time.
Right.
But I
Oh my
can't.
god.
So-
I will send you
Throat singing.
TikToks. I'm on that side of the TikTok. I see so many videos about it. I will literally start sending them to you. Also, Jason, I just wanted to note your song was great, but we should also talk about intros and fate points. Gotcha.
You know, right when I saw the little message that our producer Matt sent me, I was like, oh, I forgot to talk about fate points yet again. And I
so we
forgot
just
to
shot down
introduce
the
everyone. I was so excited to sing that song.
Yeah,
for
I know.
you.
We were just like, let's do this.
Yeah.
Song, and then everything else.
Started singing. I was
It's
like, I'm
been
not
2
ready.
weeks. It's been 2 weeks. What can
Yeah.
I say? I get distracted at the beginning. I just want to jump into the adventure.
We're excited.
Understandable.
But yeah, talk about those fate points.
It's a great song.
First of all, so this is how you can participate with our game, and that is that you can for every 3,000 bits, you'll give our characters a fate point. You'll give our players a fate point, and they can use that fate point for a reroll, and they can use that in any action, whether it's to hit or a saving throw or even a skill check or even a damage check. But they can only use it once per roll. If they don't like the roll, and they can use the reroll, and that's that. That is how you can help our players and help the adventure along, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Let me introduce everyone. Yeah, I just was like, let's go.
It's topsy-turvy roll initiative. It was a cold open. That's what that was. It was a cold open.
Mm-hmm. Also, I probably would have forgotten, like when I write these songs, and then when you encounter them in like the third hour, I forget how to sing them by then. So that actually was just for my benefit. Thank you for indulging me. Let's say hi. Hi, Vivka. Tell us who you are and your character and all that fun stuff.
I'll be really fast. Hi, Vivid Vivka, player, character, Snacks. 2.5 foot tall, 30-pound kobold barbarian, also a snackter. I'm a rabid lizard dog of the group. Very excited to play with everyone. Yay. Next. Press the button. Go.
Eric.
My name is 16-bit Eric is my handle really for everything across socials. And I'm playing Leaf, the orc monk / cleric, Path of Mercy, Way of Peace. They're interchangeable. Yeah. Nice dude. And go.
Great. B Dave.
B.D. Walters, I say words about things. You got a tiny taste of my very sweet boy Thanato. That's him back there. Who is a divination wizard, grave cleric, and prepared to deal death to 1, 2, or all 3 of these heads.
Excellent. Aliza.
Hello, I'm Aliza Pearl. On everything at Aliza Pearl, ALIZA, and I run games and D&D and Klingons and all types of stuff. Kapla. And I'm playing Havaluft, aka Javi. She is an Air Genasi celestial warlock.
And of course, we have Adriana.
Hello. Hi, my name is Adriana, or Adriosa online, and I'm playing Grath, the Tiefling Ranger. Reluctant leader of the group, trying to keep things together, but certain people keep making it
Certain
just
people.
But yeah, it's been going regardless. So but yeah,
Certain
fun.
people, aka your entire party.
Yes.
AKA.
But me sometimes too. I'll screw up sometimes as well. But we're still alive, and that's all that matters.
Mm-hmm.
And we get paid, hopefully.
There's that.
We need a raise.
We'll see.
We've been down here like 2 months.
Yeah, I
Some
mean, you know,
bonuses.
your
The
reward.
dungeon,
You are
dungeon.
you found like what 9,000 electrum pieces or something somewhere. So
Oh yeah, I mean, financially we're doing great.
yeah.
Yeah.
We could do better.
You're like, not good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 9,000 nickels exactly. So
Yeah,
at
I was far more excited about that till I realized that they were nickels and not silver
It
dollars.
sounded so much more
Yeah.
expensive.
Yep.
I'm very excited
Just
for
gonna-
all the
just-
nickels.
Gonna beat someone with a bag of nickels.
Very well. So you have now just heard the challenge from a creature who supposedly has 3 heads and whose name clearly is Chaucis. What is your next move?
We'll just shout an apology down the corridor. Sorry, just we were going the wrong way. Not really.
Too late. You already woke me up.
Sorry. Okay, we deserve this then.
I give Javi like a little elbow, and I'm like, once again, we are here with like the very literal singing. I
Yes.
Appreciate it because you get little clues about the person that is singing.
I feel like we should do it more. Should we do it? Should I?
Maybe we should. Maybe we should. We are here looking for a thing. Can you help us find it and not kill us, please?
Ooh.
I wasn't sure how to harmonize where I didn't know where my oohs was
Yeah, I
supposed to
wasn't
come
sure where
in.
that was going. I couldn't help
The,
it.
the,
We'll
ooh,
practice next time.
Da doo doo. Ooh, da doo doo.
That depends. What are you looking for?
Oh, we might get to talk. Oh, who should talk to him?
Turn and look
Not
at
me.
all of you that I'm not the talker.
Yeah, definitely
Not
not.
a good singer. Sing it back at him.
Come in here so I can see you.
Heavy. You're highly charismatic. Perhaps you should speak to him. And if it goes awry, then I'll speak to him.
Yeah, I really want to, but even I know it's a bad idea. You should.
I scoop up Snacks and hold her in my non-sword arm, and I say, "There will be a head for each of us, friend."
I only have a persuasion of +3, even though I'm skilled in it. So unfortunately, as a cleric and a monk, I'm not the most convincing.
I know this is going to come as a complete and total shock, but charisma is somebody's dump stat.
Really?
I know. You would have thought it. I know.
Perhaps.
Weird.
We are
The way he-
betrayed.
It must tie in with some sort of spell ability, though, I'm sure.
Mm.
I mean, you can do anything, but you can't do everything.
Right.
Perhaps we can attempt diplomacy with this creature.
Might as well try. Okay.
Stealth is out the window now. And Grath just he shoots a
yeah.
look at Thanato. So
All right. I guess we'll step out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you step into the next room,
Mm-hmm.
which is more of that. If you recall, the chamber here was more of like a rainbow chamber.
Cool.
All of the the caverns that you're in have trails of different colors running throughout all of it, but when you got here, it was almost like a rainbow kaleidoscope. When you walk in, you see this hideous creature. It is similar to a chimera, but there's something different about it. It has the hindquarters and head of a gorgon. It's metallic blue in color. It has the forequarters and head of a lion, and the mid-body, wings, and head of a red dragon.
Wait, I know this one.
I am feeling very
This is
complicated in my attraction.
this is a boss fight for sure. A big boss fight, but I cannot remember the name of these guys.
If any of you could make a history check.
Ooh, I'll do a
Jefferson.
history
Try.
check.
I mean, he told us what his name was very clearly for the record.
Bossis. That's
Oh.
his name.
Process.
Well, his
I
name's
rolled-
Chaucis, but that's not the name. That's not his.
I miraculously got an 18.
I'm gonna try.
I got an
I got
18 as well.
17.
In your
15.
travels, you Snacks, believe it or not,
Three.
have read about one of these things.
Meaning that
it's-
Javi read to me a story about it.
Right. Javi read you the story, but then Javi forgot the story for some reason.
I got an 18. I
Oh,
rolled
okay. Then you didn't. Then you remember reading Snacks this very story about the Gorgamera.
I just
I've never
imagine
seen-
that Snacks is full King Shark. Me read book. Me so smart.
Gorgamera. It's like a chimera, but gorgeous.
Yes.
To snacks.
I'm not here to question its life choices or parentage, I suppose.
So, what are you looking for?
What's the thing that we're looking for? I whisper to everyone.
Dowd's wondrous lanthorn, but I don't know that you should just say that. We're trying to get deeper into the dungeon.
We're
Odds
trying to
are we're
find
going to tell him, and he's going to
something-
try.
Something that we lost. Let's
We're
just tell them
looking-
that.
for something that is lost. And we have come here to find it. Something very precious. Precious. Precious.
Maybe he appreciates you.
Help
You
if
never
I
know.
sing.
I appreciate you, Tim.
Actually, I do have a question for the Gorgas. Hello, yes.
Yes.
I was wondering, Duchess, do you know like this really, really tall guy that's like way over there? Because he's over there and he told us to like that he wants like his treasure and everything that's like over here. I was wondering if you guys know each other.
Sounds like someone who's after my treasure.
His
I
name was
know.
Furion.
That's-
He's a fire
that's
giant.
That's what I was saying, right? It sounds like someone, he said he was new to the area, kind of sounds like he's encroaching on your territory. I happen to know quite a bit of detail about him because, you know, we actually spoke, and I am happy to side with you and tell you all the things.
There are many who seek my treasure and seek to encroach upon the territory that I alone have claimed.
But I'm not one of them.
No, we're not. We're looking for something else, not your treasure.
Yeah,
Something
no.
else.
No, I would like for you to keep your treasure because you know what, you seem kind of cool. The other guy, like he didn't have a song. He didn't have like, you know, hot scale legs. Like I'm on your team. I don't know. It's just something about you.
Furion was rather hostile towards us, needlessly so.
We're
Could
willing
you
to work
make me-
together.
Snacks, make me a performance check, please.
Sure.
She's a snackter.
She is a snack door.
I got
Lost snack.
17.
Okay.
Lost a snackter.
All right. Duly noted.
Oh.
But really, why are you here? You're seeking something you've lost. I need more details than that.
All right. Let's
Tell him.
let's take this approach. We have just been told what we seek. So we don't know if it's your treasure. And if it is, then we can discuss that. But we're not here to be thieves. So if we tell you what it is, I hope you understand it's not us coming down here to challenge you. We haven't been told who this belongs to. Understood?
Leaf, did you just...
I'm listening.
All right. Dowd's Wondrous Lanthorn. Does this ring a bell to your greatness?
All three heads rear up with ferocity and clearly
No,
It is about to
we just
attack.
talked about this. We just
Roll-
talked about this.
roll for initiative, please.
We're
I'm
going to
gonna-
talk it out.
I'm
Wait.
I'm gonna glance over. I'm gonna glance over at Thanato and be like, either way, you win here because I got to speak, and then now you get to kill. So
That's right. I feel like it was something for everyone, right? That is
Yeah.
that is
We
yes, okay.
tried. We even
Yes.
sang to
That's-
these heads.
Very
Here we go.
reasonable.
asking a monster of that monstrosity if it's understanding, Leaf. I don't understand why you thought it
That's
would
a-
be.
Well, you
Ooh.
can't judge by
Whoa.
appearances.
Ah,
not good today.
I have
On,
I
only
have
19.
advantage on initiative, and I got a 4.
Ooh.
Yeah, we
I
already
got-
have 2 fate points, so you can
No,
always use
not
a
for
fate
For
this.
I'm
initiative?
gonna save those.
No.
On
yeah.
this fight, gonna save that one.
I
Yep.
got a 16.
You know, it's because you were distracted by
19.
its gleaming haunches. Just real quick though, Jason, in the description of the creature,
Yes.
what are the heads? The heads, all 3 heads, Gorgon heads, or are the heads different?
Red dragon, lion, gorgon.
We're gonna get
Right.
breath weaponed and stone turned and all manner of not goodness in this fight.
This
Well,
is
This is gonna be a
pot-
tough fight.
potentially unpleasant. Yes.
This is gonna be a tough fight.
It's all right.
yeah.
Okay, so you got a 19.
Is it safe to say, even though I didn't say it out loud, that while she was talking, at some point I've put snacks down because she was schmoozing with this dude?
Fair.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's
Okay. All right.
goes without saying. Okay. Give me everyone's scores. So Javi got a 16. Nato got a 19.
19
Yeah.
for me. Wait, but my dex is, I think, plus. Ooh. Yeah, +3 for me.
Oh, so Grath, you're first then.
Oh, God. No, jeez.
And Leaf,
No
No.
pressure.
Leaf, what'd you get?
Arrow.
Leaf, what did you get?
Oh, Leaf only got an 8. So
And
Leaf is
Snacks got
also.
a
I'm joining the
4. All right.
no
You know-
initiative club.
Grath did not sleep well on the rocks the night before, so she just takes a deep sigh, unsheaths an arrow, aims for the middle head, and
Okay.
casts Hunter's Mark on it first,
Okay.
and just unleashes some arrows. All right, let's see. Today. All right, 23 to hit
Okay.
for the first arrow. So let's see.
Nice.
Damage on that's going to be 8 plus 6. No, d6. All right. 9. 9 damage on the
9.
first one. Just
All right.
like trying to aim just right between the eyes and just get it over with. Oh, let's see. Oh, 14 to hit for the next one.
That will miss.
Yeah, just
Sorry to say.
she couldn't focus and just missed. She didn't get enough sleep.
Thanato, it's your turn.
So is this thing roughly straight ahead of us?
It is. If you're looking at
Yeah.
the room map, it has it's about 30 feet ahead of you.
Just to be clear, is that this is room 16C, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Is that blue a body of water?
No, that blue is a
Rock.
cavern, is a part of the mountain.
Right, rock in there. So it's the red arrows where we are, and it's somewhere towards the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would like to move to my right so I can get 90 degrees away from the creature. So either I'm out of the breath weapon or it has to turn and breath weapon me and not hit them. You know what I mean? So like
Right.
one way, move. If I'm starting at 6 o'clock, I move to 3 o'clock. If it's in the middle
Gotcha.
of
So you're going to go to the right, like kind of down
Yeah.
that narrow hallway.
Right.
a little
Right,
bit.
exactly. So one way or another, either I just get hit or I don't get hit if it blasts everybody. And I look at it and I say, sad creature, no matter what happens today, I curse you. And I drop bestow curse on it. And I've foreseen this moment. It gets a 6 on its save. So the curse is going to stick.
Wow. All right. All right.
That is some dominoes.
It does not appear to be immune to curses, as far as I can tell.
Every round,
Mhm.
it has to make a wisdom 14 save. At the start of its round, it has to make a wisdom 14. If it fails the save, it does nothing that turn.
Wow. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Bestow
Now,
curse.
the 6 that it got, though, that's just
To
the
make
spell
the curse stick initially.
Yeah.
okay. So,
Yeah,
but when it's the monster's turn, I have to roll again.
Yeah, let me
Yeah, it
just
gets to
make
save
let me
every
just
turn,
make
but
one.
this- It gets to save every turn, but this turn ain't done doing squat if it's failed.
Let me just make sure here.
Wow.
He's telling me it failed with his portents.
Yeah, I made it fail with my portent.
Yeah.
Wow.
But from what I remember of bestow curse is that it gets to roll its save every round or every turn that it comes from.
I'm just double checking here. Yep. I don't think it happens. I mean, I've just put the curse on it. I will double check while I'm looking here because is it next in the initiative?
It's soon. It's coming up real soon.
All right. Well, I put the curse on it either way. I'm going to double check whether or not I get one round out of it or if it still automatically gets to try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's find out.
But that's it for me. I'm double checking.
Then it's Javi's
Yeah,
turn.
yeah. No, I'm pretty sure I have. Oh, because there's different things the curse can do. If I'd chosen another option, it would have taken effect right now. It still gets to try at the beginning of each turn. It has to beat a 14 or do nothing.
Okay.
Wisdom 14.
Okay.
Okay, it's me.
Yes.
Okay. I don't. Oh yeah, I wasn't here last time we played. I don't know if I don't know how much time has passed. If my mage armor would still be active. I think it lasts like 8 hours.
It's 8 hours, so I think
Okay.
you're good.
Great. So my mage armor is already up. Don't have to do that. I am going to point towards the creature and cast Sickening Radiance. A dim greenish light spreads within a 30-foot radius from I'm centering it on the creature, so 30-foot radius around it. Oh, how close are you, Thanato?
I mean, you can center it kind of to the left where it'll get it and not get me.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
make sure Thanato's not in the range and it's just getting the creature so that even if it moves, it will still be in it. And then it will have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take some radiant damage and
Okay.
suffer a level of exhaustion. And it will emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius, so it can't be invisible.
Perfect.
Wait, so did you put like a bubble on this thing?
Yeah, it's like a 30-foot. You can pierce. It's not keeping anything out.
Oh,
or
cool.
in.
So my
It's
arrows
just
can still.
yeah.
So like we could still approach it.
Light. It's basically light. It's a bubble of light.
Oh
Okay.
my,
There's nothing that's it's not a barrier or anything.
that's
Cool.
that sucks for me. Okay.
Does
Kobolds are underground characters. I'm actually very susceptible to sunlight, which is why I have my goggles on whenever we're
Oh.
up top.
Oh.
I have them, which
Risk
is
of playing
why
a kobold.
I've been so excited about being underground, and that's why I'm like,
Oh, I love how dark it is and everything.
so it's like you just dropped like a sun to me. I'm like,
Oh no, even just a dim greenish light?
I mean, I do like the green.
it's okay. I got my goggles.
Okay.
Goggles.
Did it do the save? Con 15. Because if not, I have some damage for it.
It made it.
Well, then that's it.
Does it take half damage?
Saber suck.
No, yeah. It must succeed or take damage.
Okay.
No, that's it.
It is now its turn, and it's the first thing it's going to do is, of course,
Quick
try
question. Did we get a long rest? Should we be at full hit points?
I think we got a long rest
You
because
got a
all
long
of my
rest right
all of my
before
yeah.
you jumped on the boat to go to that area. You
Yeah.
slept in the alcove one last time.
Yeah,
Right,
all
okay.
all my spells are back. So
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm
Thank
top
you.
off.
Because I was like, I should probably reset. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe
Continue.
on this bridge.
Lead us to our death, please.
All right. The curse appears to take no effect.
Boo.
the
Darn,
first
darn,
thing
darn.
that happens is the red dragon head
Oh, here it comes.
blasts fire at the group.
Yeah.
So everyone, please make me a dexterity saving throw.
Because I moved. Am I still in this?
You're not in it. It's a
Okay, right.
it's a 15-foot cone.
Got it. It's not a very big cone. That's good to know.
What reaction do I have?
Oh no.
Now we have fate points. You all.
I got a 9.
So did I.
Oh,
You
jeez.
have
Oh, jeez.
you rolled with advantage for your danger sense, right, Snacks?
Oh, I didn't.
I should
Yep.
have advantage too, right? Damn.
That I
Oh
don't
God, it was worse. It was a 4.
know. Oh no.
So I got a 9. Adriana, if you want to take a fate point, I'm just gonna take the blast.
You know, I'm surprised I don't have some sort of advantage on this. Okay. All right. I'll take the fate point then.
All right.
Thank you again for saving our butts all the time, chat.
Next
All
is
right.
just
Oh,
like
okay, this is now a, let's see, 18 plus 6, 24. 24. So
Ooh,
Okay. Yeah, tell me what everybody got.
14.
9.
Leaf's eyes widen. He sees it coming. He shouts the alarm, and I get a 21 as he leaps.
yeah.
He leaped
Okay.
out of the way.
Also, unfortunately, I need to roll for the goblins.
No.
Oh, the goblins!
Goblins are gonna
They're-
die.
Your,
Not
your,
my
your
baby.
3 goblin companions.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
I feel like everybody jumped away, and it's me and the three goblins being like, "Oh
Yeah,
no."
nah. We're losing our
the,
little green
the
machine.
Wile E. Coyote yipe sign.
Exactly.
Okay, so anyone that got a 15 or higher,
I know.
you take 15 points of damage. But anyone that got
Okay.
a 14 or below, you take 31 points of damage.
Ooh, that's juicy. That's real juicy.
And
Oh no.
what that does is the three goblins are,
oh,
I mean,
oh,
they're goblins, and even if they made their
There they
saving
go.
throw, all three of them are
Glorious blaze of glory.
charred husks at this point.
Oh yeah,
of
that's gonna happen.
goblinism.
So we make our save for half
Esmeralda,
damage. Is that correct,
no.
Jason?
Say again.
We make our save for half damage. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I
You
took
make
15.
it, you get 15, and if you didn't make it, you got 31.
Ow.
Jason Charles Miller, you
Can
come on
take
to
hits
this
like that.
game, and your first action, you kill all of our goblins.
Yup.
They're all gone.
Yup.
No.
I mean, I didn't kill them.
The dice
Jocelyn
killed them.
did.
The dice killed them. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
Yep.
I just turn and look and I say, yes, it was their time, but now it's yours. Pointing at Justice, and that's it.
Nah.
And let's see. They actually
F in chat for the goblins.
Yeah,
I know,
they
sorry,
lasted
guys.
a while.
They did good. They did real good. They should
They
not have
did.
survived.
They were their
Over half the
own
stuff we went
characters.
through. Over half the shit we went through, they should not have survived, and they did, and we
know.
still.
Yeah, I
Ranged
theoretically
breath weapon's going to take them out sooner or later.
I
Yep.
would say I might be able to bring them back, but I think I'm gonna let them die warrior deaths. Yeah.
Mm.
Hmm.
I mean, it's up. You could bring one back, maybe. I don't know, to be a spy or something. Okay, that's it for Chaucis. It's now Leaf's turn.
There's no choice here. I need to start either buffing the party or closing the distance. But I think our heaviest hitters need to go at this thing first. So what Leaf is going to do is he's going to use his action. I'm going to spend my bonus action to initiate dodge. So I'm going to spend one key for my dodging. So I'm tricky to hit. And then I think I'm definitely going to just throw up that bless for everybody.
Yeah.
Normally I buff the heavy hitters. I think I need to buff the squishies for saving throws on this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use Emboldening Bond. As an action, you can choose up to 3 willing creatures within 30 feet and create its magical bond for 10 minutes while the bonded creatures are within 30 feet of one another. Once per turn, they can add a D4 to an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. So.
Okay, so it's similar
He-
to a bless.
Yes. He basically does his just harmonizes with the universe for a moment, and he's going to send that out. And I'm going to use that. I'm definitely using it on Javi and Thanato, I think.
Thank you.
And probably, honestly, probably myself, because I think I'm the third person.
Oh,
With the
right. I
lowest-
forgot it doesn't automatically get you.
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
You know what? Let me double check the text to make sure it's not others, because it might be that I don't get the benefit.
Oh, no.
Up to 3 willing creatures. So me, yeah. So it'll be me, yeah. So I'm gonna basically buff our squishies and give everyone a bless. The
Yep.
D, and that's gonna be my action. My reaction, my bonus action will be popping the key point for the dodge.
Thank you.
Okay,
Brilliant Leaf.
that's my
So-
action. So yeah, Leaf
So
is
it's
harmonized.
you, Javi, and Thanato.
Yeah,
We're blessed.
I'm giving the squishies basically.
Got it.
Trying to buffer us on those saving throws, because we're probably going to be having to make those.
Got it.
Hmm.
Good. Snacked. It's now your turn.
So I see that like Snacks was like, and she has like the goblins next to her. She gets blasted with the fire, and she's down on the ground, like shakes her head. She's like all black, and like goes up like,
Oh, it's in my eye.
oh no. And she like picks up all of the goblins, their limp little limbs, just
No, No, oh, this one came back from the Esmeralda. You are going to teach me how to knit. No.
And with little cobalt dusty tears going down her face, she looks at Chaucis, eyes completely dilated, frothing. She goes into an absolute rage and takes a run. The first thing she's gonna do is actually is I'm gonna lead with the shield attack. I'm going to jump on my shield and slide in and try to sweep its leg.
Is
it a biggie?
It's too big for you to do that. I think you would know that from when you tried to do it to the.
It's huge with 4 legs.
Yeah.
Okay, well then she does it anyway, runs into its leg and kind of falls down. That's just how I got over there.
Okay,
yeah, just cause I'm gonna commit. So yeah, she stands up, brings out Hacker, and is just like, you know, you are going to pay for that. They were goblins.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to be a 23 to hit.
Oh,
that'll hit.
Nice.
Ugh. All right, and that's a 7 points of damage. She is making howling, crying, screeching, wheezing noises as she is slashing at this thing, and she goes for a second attack. Come on. Oof. A 12?
A 12 does not hit.
Okay, the second attack, she unfortunately is just getting caught up in the tears and the emotion of it, and kind of like and just kind of misses as she's sweeping. And she's gonna take a minute and just keep weakly not doing anything.
While you're crying,
cry.
while you're crying, the red dragon head notices and looks at you and says, "Don't cry, my dear. This will all be over soon."
Like that.
Yes, it will.
Why are we going to a buffet?
Yes, Snacks, we are. We are going to have a buffet.
You're going to a better place.
Oh, Esmeralda loved better places.
It is now. Is that it for your? You did 2 attacks.
I'm basically taking like all of this time to just weakly like I'm like to its leg.
Okay. Then we're now at the top of the round. It's Grath's turn.
Oh, okay, Grath. Grath is going to just look at the charred remains of the goblins, just unblinkingly looks back at this Colossus, which I can slay now because it has damage to its health. So I'm going to use the Colossus Slayer, which takes -5 to my hit, but +10 to damage. So let's see if it actually hits. Come on, baby. Oh, yes. 1 second, everybody. 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
Beautiful. All right. So she just wordlessly +1.
Welcome, Raiders.
17 damage with the first arrow, just
wow,
right into the middle. The dragon, was it a lion or a dragon in the middle? Oh, I forgot. The
Lion
middle
in the
head.
middle.
Yeah, the lion just right into the neck, just and another 23 to hit.
23.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
And then so with the next arrow, 18 damage for the next one. Just
hold on though. Can you use the Colossus Slayer?
Oh, can I do it twice?
One per turn, right?
Oh, I guess I can't do it for both hits. Okay, then -10, so 8 damage for the next one.
Okay. I don't want this combat to be over too quickly. Come on.
Yeah. So she just launches 2 in there.
All right, then it's Thanato's turn.
I just look. So people have been moving all around now, so I'm going to continue to circle around to basically the back side of it. So if I started at 6, I moved to 3. Now I'm going to move to 12 on the clock. Where if
Okay,
it's
so
going
you're
to
going to
come
go around that. Remember, each one of those squares is 10 feet.
No, I don't mean I'm not circling around in the room. I mean physically, like adjacent to this creature, I'm moving around behind it, basically, so that if it's gonna bite me, it's got to spin all the way around and turn its back to them.
Gotcha.
And then guiding bolt.
Okay.
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
You guys are killing it with the rolls. Yep.
Let's see if we're killing it with damage. Hang on here. And this I'm going to roll on D&D Beyond because I need more D6s.
They released a new dice set.
Ooh, I need to check. That was not a very good roll. That is only 21 points of damage. But
Something though.
it is glowing, and the next person to roll an attack on it has advantage.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Wait, the cloud that you put on it, Heavy, what's that do? Or
Well, it didn't do anything because it.
it made the save.
Yeah,
Right.
it made the save.
Got it.
But
Okay.
it would have given it a level of exhaustion and necrotic damage, radiant damage.
Got it. Got it. All right, that is it for me. And again, the next person has advantage.
All right.
All right, and Javi's next.
Okay.
Don't forget.
I'm going to move. So we've all not those of us who haven't moved from the entryway are still like where that red arrow is or one up.
Yes, that's where you moved in to see him.
Okay, so I'd like to move closer to that far corner, the far top left corner.
Okay.
There's a little outcropping in the middle of that. If I could tuck in there, it might be too small for that.
Oh, just a little tiny. Yeah, but that's almost level with where he is.
So I'm not out of line of sight or anything.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't be able to hide
1,
necessarily.
2, 3. Yeah, I can't really hide anywhere. So I'll just I'm gonna move further into the room, just again to split the creature's focus at least. And then I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch, and it's a spell attack with advantage. Thank you, Thanato. So I'm gonna roll that. Ooh, 24.
Nice.
Do I get 2 spell attacks with this one? No, I think that's just Eldritch Blast. But the good thing is I will now I'll get half back on the necrotic damage this deals.
Oh, for healing. Excellent.
Yeah. So that's 4d6. $18.
Okay.
So
and then
it
you'll get
takes
9
8
hit
from
points
necrotic.
back
Yeah.
of healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay, it's now their turn again. Now, with the curse, do they have
Wisdom
to keep
14.
rolling it or
Every
okay.
round. Wisdom 14.
Just got it. Sorry.
Oh no.
Wow, it persists even if he saves?
No, I've stuck the curse on him. Every round he has a chance to do nothing.
Oh,
like I use my portent to make sure he failed getting cursed. And then every round he has to save or take no action.
Gotcha.
Yes, the curse will.
Good curse.
Such a good curse.
And it's how many, 6 rounds or something?
Yep, a minute.
All right, this
10
time,
rounds. 10 rounds. Yeah.
The Gorgon head exhales a 30-foot cone of green gas that would definitely hit Snacks, Grath, and Leaf.
Okay.
So I would need you guys to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
I rolled a natural 1. Can I please burn one of those fate points?
Do it. Do it. It's
Okay.
yours.
I burn a fate point and I roll a natural 4.
Okay.
Oh,
So it is
Right.
fated. Yep.
I rolled a 12.
Oh.
I got 14.
Okay.
We're all gonna die.
Now, you added your bonuses. Everyone added their bonuses, right? Because
I didn't add the D4 because the roll is so low. What is the point?
well, but I'm talking about Grath and Snacks. You or Grath at least had
Yeah.
a buff,
Did what was the buff again? A D
a D4.
It's a
Oh, thank
D4,
goodness.
yeah.
I don't think I got anything. I think
14. I got a
think I-
total of 14 now.
Okay, and Snacks, what did you get?
14.
Okay. Actually, the two of you are okay.
Never mind. It doesn't matter. I was gonna make sure the Snacks roll with advantage, but you're good. Didn't matter.
But Leaf.
She made it.
Leaf is gonna
Leaf.
turn to stone.
You you are now restrained,
Yeah.
and you are starting to feel
Yeah.
like there's
Excuse me.
Hmm?
Do I still have time to use my portent, or well, you've started describing what happens? It's okay if you don't let me.
Let me describe what happens.
Okay. All right, okay. All right.
You start to feel from all of a sudden your feet feel fused with the cavern floor, and you feel something running up your leg, and you look down, and it looks as if you are indeed turning to stone. You are currently restrained at this point.
All kinds of screwed here.
It's running up the side of your legs at this point. But Thanato, what would you have foreseen this moment?
I have. He gets an 18.
Just
I do just let it creep up just a little, and I'm like, no, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
just when it creeps
Walk it
up
off.
right to your waist, all of a sudden it starts to fall away, and you feel okay.
Thank you, B Dave, but also in particular, thank you, Jason.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, you
that was
didn't have to
that
let
was
that
DM's
happen,
discretion,
so
and we
yes, thank
appreciate
you.
that.
Well,
Yeah.
just remember, there's no more portents left.
That is true.
Right.
The portents have been
Only gets
portents
two.
the portents
Only
have been
gets-
exhausted. I felt like
Yeah.
this was a good time.
Perfect timing.
Thank you.
Yep.
And Snacks, even though you avoided the breath,
Yeah.
you do not avoid
The breath.
a hoof coming at you. So a hoof is going to be a big old claws coming, and does a 17 hit you?
My AC is 17. Ugh.
You're raged, right? So you've got resistance to this, right? Unless it's considered magical.
Oh yeah.
So it'll only do half
But-
damage.
There's half.
Yeah, but I'm still a little nervous.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a boss fight.
Yeah.
I'd be nervous too.
Jumping
I
right into it.
almost got turned to stone. Being nervous is a good thing.
You take you under normal circumstances you would take 11 points of damage, but because you are raging, you get you only take 5.
That's fine. Yeah, you let in with 31 points of damage. So I'm like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, you're going to get the Gorgon head that breathed out also is going to try to stab you with their horns.
Oh,
But you managed to dodge out of the way.
like in my head, I'm like, and like slapping its leg, and it just like, why? And then like I just like dodge the next one. I'm like, seriously, I'm mourning.
And that's it for the monster Leaf, or for Chassis rather. It is now your turn. You feel like you have a new lease. Leaf has a new lease on life.
Right. Okay, give me 1 sec. Let's see. This guy's an aberration, isn't he?
He's a monstrosity.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was just wondering if protection from good and evil would work on this, but no, monstrosity is not going to work. Maybe That's not a bad idea. But I have to get within touching range, and Snacks is right up in this thing's face.
Yes.
All right. I can't help but notice it's like round 2 and we've only hit this thing once. So Leaf is going to move into combat.
Okay.
No, we've hit it twice now.
Yeah, we've
He's
I
hit it a
put,
few
I, put, I,
times.
put, yeah, I put my guiding bolt on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Got
So
arrows
everyone's
in it.
never mind. I just don't like that it's still alive. Things don't usually last this long with
Yeah.
us. So I'm gonna
Yeah, me
scoot on
neither.
up.
Nobody likes that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I'm
ahead
gonna
and
I'm gonna scoot up there. And I'm going to unleash hell on this thing as much as I can.
Nice.
Leaf is going to assume that this thing is going to be able to withstand mundane attacks. So I'm going to use my first hit on this thing using my martial arts. He's actually going to break out that trusty +1 dagger that Snacks was kind enough to give him. And I'm going to remove a scale or 2 from this thing's hide.
Okay.
So let's see if I can hit him. So the first attack is going to be a 17 to hit.
Okay. There's an interesting thing about this monster, and I'm gonna, even though I modified it for 5e, there's an interesting thing from this adventure that the Gorgamera has, and that is that when you roll to hit, there's a 40% chance that you're going to hit the lion part of the body, and then there's a 60% chance that you're going to hit the Gorgon part of the body.
Right.
Now the 17 will not hit the Gorgon part, but it will hit the lion. So
Okay.
I'm going to roll to see which part you hit. So if I roll a 4 or under, you hit the lion and you hit it. If I roll a 5 or higher, you didn't.
Cool. It's like the VAT system from Fallout.
Okay.
So you did. So with that 17, you managed to hit the lion portion of it. So go ahead and roll your damage.
F these damage rolls. We're doing so good on the hits. I do a whole 6 points of damage.
Still good.
Okay.
Still good.
Then I'm gonna leap into the air and do a spinning roundhouse on the line on whatever head I can hit.
All of them just.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
That's a
I'll
60.
say it's the dragon head that is closest.
All right. So I pull a double dragon on the dragon head and I roll a 23.
That will hit.
Nice.
So that's gonna do. Oh, good. I rolled a 2 this time. 6 points of damage.
Roadhouse, as chat's saying. 6 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah, 6 whole points of damage. And Leaf is going to once again spend his key point and fuel that into dot. Oh, you know what though? I'm going to use that key point to hand of harm this thing. So at the moment I make impact and I roll a 1 for damage. So he takes 4 points. Leaf just gets up there with like a wet towel and just starts like flapping it in this thing's face. Like, take that, you evil creature. Take that. That'll teach you.
You're like,
So yeah, not very demoralizing to say the least, but I'm going to burn that extra point to enact my dodge now that I'm in this thing's melee range.
Okay, so that's, it has disadvantage on attacks.
It has a disadvantage on physical attack rolls against me. Yeah.
Okay.
I've never had such a pathetic round of damage in this game. I rolled a 1, and a 2. Take that.
You think you heard you think you heard the red dragon voice say mosquitoes?
Oh.
meanwhile, I'm sitting here like, that's good damage.
Well, you know what they say.
No.
Everyone
Mosquitoes
understands.
carry dengue fever and they're actually very dangerous.
Yeah.
It's now Snack's turn.
Leaf, so you came up and you're next to me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Patactics. Thank you.
Mhm.
Looking up from where I was like cry slapping, I look up and I see that Leaf had pulled out the dagger that I gave him, and I was just like, oh, I helped. And she feels a lot better already. And she's going to take Hacker and do a little flip and catch it and go for the knees again.
right.
Crit.
Woo!
Nice.
Hey.
So for our new
Yeah.
viewers, a couple of interesting things happen when Snacks uses her magical axe hacker and gets a crit, or a 19 or a 20 actually.
Yeah,
And
this
that
one's
is
20 proper.
you
Nice.
you strike right into the lion head, and a 5 foot by 5 foot explosion of rainbow colored confetti goes everywhere, all over the monster. The monster takes an additional, what is it, 7 damage of force damage on top of everything else. An additional 8 damage of force damage. And then roll me for your crit damage, please.
I feel like Snacks looks up and sees the dagger and is just like,
I helped.
and big explosion. As the confetti goes everywhere, you hear a tiny little like, oh God, it's in my Gorgon bites. And that's 27 points of damage.
Nice.
I think that's the most damage I've ever done.
The red dragon face has the most surprised look on its face on its face as you slam right into the right into the lion head, splitting the lion head in two.
Nice.
And the whole body just slumps down, and speechless, the last thing that you see is the red dragon face just looking at you like,
right before it dies, I quickly reach out and grab its neck and pull it close to my face, and I go,
You're right. It is going to be all over soon.
Good.
you have now slain the creature Chausis.
Snack
Yay.
turns around, her little green body completely red on the front. All you see is like a big white snaggletooth smile, and she just turns around and goes,
I did it.
Wait, the whole creature's dead, or did we just lose a head?
You killed the creature.
Oh,
Wow.
oh, well done.
Yay.
Yes, well done, everyone.
We made it. Is everyone all right?
I just wanted to see someone use my present.
He looks at the dagger and he's like, I think I'll call this mosquito biter.
It's
And-
a skeeter eater.
You know, that reminds me of a quote from an ancient wise man who once said, it's only when a mosquito lands on your balls that you realize there is a way to solve problems without using violence.
True.
I have a question.
Yes.
So I understand that this is probably like a humanoid thing. I don't want to get into too much TMI, but I kind of have a complex cloaca system. What exactly are balls?
Usually they are.
Oh,
Oh, look, another thing. And he
Yes.
reaches down and like checks out. Look, scales are on this. And he kind of changes the subject.
Donato ponders using minor illusion to help you and just thinks better of it, you know? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Javi walks over to the body and says, okay, so this creature got all up in arms when we even mentioned the name of the thing we're looking at. So clearly it belonged past tense to it. Maybe it's on it. Maybe it's on it. I'm
It
gonna
has
look.
to be
I-
near or something.
I
I'm gonna look
don't
and see if
think
it's on the
so.
body or if anything
That's
that. What is
Not
it?
how this works. No.
I don't know what this thing is we're looking for, by the way. This whole time I have been clueless. But that's okay. I'm gonna look at the body and see if there's anything on it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, can you give me a an investigation check?
Sure can. It's not gonna be great because I have a +0.
Okay. Hey,
It's a
Yeah.
15.
you could roll well.
15.
Yeah,
Whoa,
the
this is-
lanthorn is presumably big and also down in the lower reaches of the dungeon. Like we know it's in the lower reaches. This thing probably just wanted it for itself.
Mhm.
True. I got a 15.
Okay. I mean, you don't really see any place where it could hold anything on its body. There's no belt or no pouch or anything, and it definitely has a although scaled, sort of bovine body. But what you do see with that 15 is you catch a glint of something in the far, when you're looking around, you're examining it, you catch a little glint in your eye, in one of those little alcoves in the north, those little sort of like bumpy looking things in the north section of that
I see.
room. Something catches your eye there.
What is this? I stroll over to the glint thing.
Yeah. Oh, and welcome, Raiders. We've got some more Raiders. Thank
Hey,
you.
hello, Raiders.
Hello.
Hi.
Leaf is still patting out like some like embers that are like still smoking on the sides of his tunic. He's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
I feel like someone would notice that. Usually at this point, Snacks is already like knee deep in dissection and taking bones and teeth,
Sure.
but she's not.
Yeah.
And you notice her absence, and you look, and there's like a little red draggy path on the ground, and as you follow it with your eyes, Snacks has walked over and is kneeling down on one knee and is just slowly picking up the goblins and just pulling them in and just staring and holding.
Yeah, Thanato wants to perform a funeral rite for the goblins. Give him a warrior's burial.
Yeah. Grath finishes taking the arrows out of the neck and walks over to pay her respects.
Was there one that you still wanted to try to save? You were saying earlier, or
Nope, I'll let them die. They died with their boots on.
they did? And now their boots are permanently on.
Snacks very carefully, as much as her knowledge would allow her to do, uses like a little bit of dirt and a little bit of blood and very carefully dabs it on Esmeralda's face to give her a little bit of rouge and lipstick, paint that girl up so she looks really nice moving on to the next round. She looked real good.
There you go. I know that you are going to teach me how to do eyeliner later, and we were going to do face masks and everything when we got home, but it's okay. We'll do it later.
After we see them off properly, I am going to hit a ritual detect magic to make sure we don't miss anything in this room.
Well, when you do that, you also notice that Hobby's heading over towards something, and lo and behold, with the direction that she's heading, you're getting some magic detection from that same area, the north little alcove.
Well, I'll back up heavy in case it's something not positive, but otherwise,
well, it doesn't take long for you to realize that there is a heap of treasure right there.
Oh.
You see lots of silver, gold, platinum, some gems, a potion, a scroll case, a bag, and a horn.
Oh,
a horn too?
A horn, you say?
Good. Yeah.
Good eye, Javi. Look at this. Is this the treasure? Or one of its treasures?
Let's all
Anybody have the ability to identify it?
Yeah, do we recognize anything? Or
Yeah.
Can we try?
Snacks gets up from where the goblins were and starts to run over to you guys. And if you did look, you would notice that just before leaving, she had laid out the three of them, and in the dirt around them, she took her nail and drew badly drawn, but an attempt was made. She drew flowers in the dirt all around them. So they had like drawings of flowers all around them where they laid. And then she runs over to you guys.
Thank you, Snacks, for that.
Can I open the bag?
Ooh, of course. Go for it.
Let's see what we have here.
I open the
What's
bag.
inside?
The bag is is empty.
She opens it, sticks her head in, puts the head up with the bag still on her head, and she goes,
Oh my gosh, this is a good bag.
takes it off.
Ooh,
But the bag is radiating magic.
I like
Yeah,
this
maybe
bag.
don't put your head in there.
What is with this?
No, it when you when you put your head in the bag,
Am I dead?
no, but just putting your head in there, it looks a lot bigger on the inside.
Oh, nice.
I put my
Nice.
head
Here we go.
in.
I guess this is my time.
There's also no oxygen in there if it's a bag
Yep.
of holding.
Oh
This is
no.
it.
Put my head in and
It has
come
been
up
foretold.
and just like, you know, we can say that she had it kind of like this, but you hear her voice kind of carry up and a little bit of an echo of like,
Oh, this is a really nice bag.
Oh. Another bag of holding?
You are starting to feel
Good.
shortness of breath, let's say, when you do that. You have every desire to pull the bag off of your head at this point.
oh yeah, no, I took it off.
Okay.
I just looked really quick, said that, and then took it off. I'm not hanging out in there.
All
Good
right.
Good find, everybody.
And to note, chat is saying that in 5e, it says that any living creature can survive for about 10 minutes. There's 10 minutes of oxygen in there.
Okay.
I mean,
I
I'll
mean, I
still
wasn't
Second
going to
space.
kill you. I was just going to tell you that you didn't feel well.
I mean, good to
Mis-
know.
Mr. Stark.
But yeah,
Yep.
so I'm just holding the bag.
Left holding the bag.
That is a very nice bag, Snacks.
You literally, in this pile, you see thousands of silver pieces, even more gold pieces, and a decent amount of platinum. So, I mean, you could just start shoveling it in one of your bags if you want.
How many nickels are in there?
Yep.
You don't see any nickels.
Snacks, would you like that bag? That could be yours. Well, I mean, all of ours, but you could be in charge of this bag if you'd like. I have this one. Like, I have the other bag of holding. We could put the shiny money in this one, everything else in that one.
That's what I was going to say. I have a lot of inventory in your bag that we're going to have to transfer. I recall quite a few skeletons, a good set of teeth. There was at least 3 very good sticks that I'm going to need back, some eggs. Yes, I will be needing those. I've made a list.
Oh, then we'll have to swap it soon. But for now, just keep that one.
Okay. Bag.
All right.
Wonderful.
Team-
I'd like to take a look at the potion.
Yeah.
Okay. It is the potion. When you look at it, it's almost like you hold it up and it's a clear liquid, but then looking at it again, it looks like it turns to fire for a second, and then it looks like it there's a little tornado for another moment, and then it looks like there's an ocean flowing in it for a moment, and then it looks like it turns to a bunch of dirt, and then now it's back to clear again.
Earth, fire, water, air. I'd like to pocket this if that's okay with everyone.
Yes. Oh, Javi, of course, have that. Do whatever.
I don't know what it does, but it seems interesting.
Well, I would find no use for it.
There is also a scroll that seems kind of up your alley.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, there's a scroll case, so you can when you open it, there's a single scroll inside, and you know what? I'm going to ask my fellow DMs without having an identify spell handy, what are the rules around that?
For a scroll, I as a wizard theoretically can just read it. You can make me have an Arcana check if you want, but I mean, read magic isn't really a thing anymore in D&D. But I mean, as a wizard, I use scrolls, so either Arcana check or I just comprehend what it is.
Okay.
identifies for like items that could be anything. You know what I mean? You're like, it's a wand or it's a stick. You know what I mean? I mean, all sticks are magic snacks. I know, but scrolls theoretically say what they are. Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
The true magic was the sticks we found along the way.
Yes.
All true.
That's the disadvantage of playing every version of D&D your entire life. You're like, oh wait, what are the rules now?
Yeah, you're like, okay.
Got a lot of versions of this game tumbling around in my noodle.
I
Yes.
know. Yeah, fair enough.
Like, I still think Power Word Kill is a necromancy spell.
I mean, it should be, but you know.
Yep, it's not. It is not.
Then make me an Arcana check.
Hey. I'm not. Oh, but I rolled okay. I was about to say I'm actually not great at Thanato. I'm only a level 2, or great at Arcana. I'm only a level 2 wizard, but I rolled well. Oh, 23. Never mind. I guess I'm not terrible.
You believe that this is a scroll of dragon control.
Oh.
Can I have that? No.
I don't know that you can use it.
Oh yeah.
Another thing,
you don't need a scroll to control dragons. Your charm alone, Snacks.
We're trying. Yeah, you're right. Consent is important.
Yeah, it has to be on your it's on your class spell list. Like you have to be able to do that thing to do that thing. So yeah. Can I tell what level the spell is written at?
No.
I point out to you again that we have a chunky 8th level Bigby's hand scroll, and now we have a scroll of dragon control. So those, I'm sure that's neither of those things is gonna come up. But if we find something gigantic and unmovable, remember we got a big old chunky Bigby's hand scroll.
That's just wild. Scroll of dragon control is serious. That's some serious magic. So do we have anybody in the party that can cast that?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do it.
Is it a divination or it's arcane, right?
It's based on your class. My class can cast that spell, so I can.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
You're talking about the Bigsby's?
No, the dragon scroll of dragon. I mean, Bigby's as well.
Theoretically, when the time comes, I'm going to have to roll a check. I'm going to have to roll a spell casting ability check with 10 plus the spell level. So there's a chance it won't work when the time comes. Right. But I theoretically can do it. And I also can theoretically copy these into my wizard spell book if I wanted to. If it's all the same to everyone else, perhaps we could catch a small rest here before proceeding.
Before we rest, Grath sees, like, with her dark vision, there's more to this cave, and she wants to make sure, like, secure the parameter before resting here. How does that sound? Shall we take a walk about there? It might connect in the back. There's 2 little entrances that way. But let's find out. There could be more here.
Before we leave, I am very interested in this.
And she grabs the horn.
Oh.
Good call.
Okay. It is silver colored, and it has many unrecognizable to you, Snacks, runes and carvings on it.
Okay, so is it like a horn? Is it like a drinking horn? Is it like a head horn?
It's like a horn that you blow.
Okay.
Can I look at the inscriptions? Like, Grath, Snacks, can I try to read what's on here? I want to investigate those inscriptions.
Like, she is so ready to just play. It's like,
wait.
I suppose that's smart. Yeah. I suppose that's smart.
Let's find out what it is before using it. Do I have to roll to?
Yeah, you can make
me. Is it a language I recognize?
If you're trying, I'm trying to.
Is it abyssal, infernal, Sylvan?
Well, you know what? It's not that there is. I'm sorry. It's not that there's the runes don't look like lettering. They just look like a design from a culture that maybe you're not familiar with yet.
Okay. For sure they're not inscriptions though, so.
Yeah, you're fairly certain that they're not words.
Okay. Never mind, Snacks. Have a heyday with this. but
I will say that I will give you this, that the markings on it and the whole thing, the horn in general, looks like it was hammered out of pieces of armor and then forged into this horn.
Hmm.
So it's a metal of some kind?
Yeah, it's silver.
Is anybody still running detect magic?
Oh yeah, that one, it's definitely got magic
Oh, it does.
blasting off of it.
Snacks, maybe we should. The acoustics aren't the best in this cave, so perhaps once we're somewhere else, we can test it out.
Well, I have been wanting to, dabble in the creative arts, what with my new snacking ability, but I suppose I could wait for just
Oh god, I want to blow this thing so fucking bad.
We also need to just be stealthy a little bit, maybe after this big fight. We can.
I
Let's
just
rest
lean over to
first.
Snacks and I say, "Do it."
Do not listen to him. Not yet.
I push the button. No.
Push the button, blow the horn, like cast the spell.
You blow it?
No, don't. Okay, look. All right, I'm putting my foot down.
Look how
Snacks, no,
eager
not
Jason
right now.
is.
No, not right now.
Said
Look,
do it.
No.
She's gonna blow. I mean,
I spend a full 2 minutes, which is agony, going just to watch Graf be like,
we just Chaucis is down. We need to rest. Some of us has taken damage, and we need to make sure we're safe and 100% again before blowing magical horns and summoning some other giant monstrosity, or maybe an aberration. Let's avoid that for now. Explore the rest of the cave and rest. Okay, team? Does that sound good? Have a little snack, little dinner.
Leaf just off of Grath's just like spewing this rage, like Leaf will just timidly go, "Yeah, that sounds fine to me. Like, sounds good."
And then we'll blow the horn after.
okay, I can wait.
Okay.
as you are exploring the rest,
no, I'm kidding.
As you are exploring the rest of the room, you do notice where the two always sort of meet up.
Yeah,
There is a large pile of boulders. They're well-rounded boulders to look as if someone maybe, that they were certainly placed there. It doesn't look like ruins or a collapse. These are boulders that were 100% placed there by someone.
Oh, hey. They look too big for us to move, right?
Not necessarily. You think that you could probably, roll the top one off and then start rolling the rest?
I feel like I could do an over-shoulder boulder holder with these and move them.
Could pull a Charlie
Actually,
Brown
yeah.
and maybe just start rolling the thing like a pumpkin.
Good.
There's got to be something hidden here. These were placed, obviously. Perhaps there's something behind them.
Do you want me to
I
try to move them?
Yeah, Snacks, please.
So are the boulders there, or is there like one on top? Like, are they just on the ground?
No, they sort of go up to the ceiling.
Oh, to the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's
a lot of
clear the way. Start from the top, but the rest of us, let's get out of the way just in case they roll.
Yes.
Get out of the way.
Leaps up on it and starts crawling her way up and gets to the higher one and starts I assume the ones that are higher are a bit smaller, so it's easier for her to be like down below and start pushing.
Yeah.
And so she starts throwing them down and everything haphazardly. She's not watching where they're going. That's your job.
Yeah, Grandma's just trying to like
when she gets to the ones that are a bit bigger, she jumps on them and kind of like really digs her little talon feet in and starts kind of running backwards to get it to start and like to start to get it to roll.
Can you make me a perception check while you're doing all this, please?
Sure.
And you too, Graf. while they're coming down on you.
Yeah, I'm like very hyper aware of everything. I'm kind of.
That's about right. I'm so focused on my fancy footwork that I have a 7.
16 for me.
While Snacks is doing that, you notice a couple things. One, that it's starting to reveal some sort of passageway, but also you notice one graph that comes down that's slightly different color than the others. Most of them are gray or brown, but there's one that's sort of an odd blue-green color to it.
Does anyone make any sense of this one? Why is this one different? This one's like a bluish greenish, I think. Can I detect magic? I don't think I can. Maybe I can.
I mean, theoretically, my detect magic is still going.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to be magic to you, but Grath, when you notice what do you, so it's rolled down onto the ground.
Okay.
You know, she's sort of making a messy pile of all of these as they come down, as the top part of some sort of passageway is revealed. So you're starting to notice that, but they're starting to fall down. So you see this blue-green one sort of roll off.
Wait, Snacks, 1 second. Just 1 second. Take a break real quick.
She's
I
like
noticed
trying to slow down. It's like, once you get these things going, it's not really easy to stop. But
there's a path here. There's a path, guys. Like, and this rock is a weird color. I don't know. Maybe we should pause here and investigate before opening up this path. Maybe we should rest, get a full night's rest before.
If the path goes down, then maybe that's where we need to go.
Yeah.
Seems like it, but I reiterate, I do need to rest.
And now Thanato literally just plops down in the middle of the cave. Just kind of rocks to the side.
All right.
Perfect place.
Screensaver thing, yeah.
That's actually a
Let's
great
rest.
place for us to take a break. We're just about halfway through. So let's take a 10-minute break, everybody, and we'll be right back. Thanks for watching.
See you soon. Thank you.
10.
This is everything you need to know about our terrain in 60 seconds. We hand sculpt our pieces for maximum detail and artistry, infusing passion into every millimeter of our work. Everything is available beautifully hand painted so you can start playing right away. Or you can choose unpainted to paint everything yourself. Our pieces are completely modular, so you can use the same sets to create a new adventure every time. We create everything out of Dwarvenite, our top secret PVC formula that's nearly indestructible. We pack our pieces with as many features as possible, such as swappable LEDs to quickly change the look of your scene. We offer magnetic accessories to add flavor or increase the danger. A 1-inch tactical grid is sculpted into our floors. We offer a range of environments, including dungeons, caverns, cities, castles, sewers, forests, mountains, streets, burrows, ice, and hellscape. And that's just the beginning. That's everything you need to know about Dwarven Forge in 60 seconds.
So Krull is not your average turtle. Turtles are traditionally these dopey monk-like, slow-moving characters, and Krull, I wanted Krull to resemble a snapping turtle, or snapping turtle. Beaked, sharp spikes on the back of the shell, and the shell has been carved with draconic runes and prayers to Tiamat, and that comes out of his story, which was he was sent by the turtles to defeat Archon, and Archon bested him but spared his life as long as he gave his life over to fight for the Dragon Queen, and he accepted. And since then it's this kind of fear but he's also a fanatic now, and I think, but yeah, I think a lot of what he does is rooted in fear. You know, I wouldn't say there is a part Renfield to him, and another pop culture reference I would make would be like a Dr. Mindbender. And he's always scheming. He's coming up with, you know, if anyone was a G.I. Joe fan growing up, he's the Cobra scientist who was working to try to figure out how to bring Serpentor back to, to existence and create this genetic. So, Krull is always searching for some elixir that's going to help Archon fight off Vecna's influence as the necrotic energy of the hand grows up his arm into his body. Krull has commissioned some group of adventurers to bring him back a baby unicorn horn that he's going to grind up into a powder that he's going to feed to Archon somehow and stave off the necrotic energy. He's checking in with the artifact squads to check their progress to see if anyone's found the eye or found some leads on the eye of Vecna or any other sorts of weapons that could help Archon in his quest, Tiamat and the Dragon armies for their quest. So, very highly intelligent. I mean, he's also super strong. He's got a 20 strength, and he swings this giant two-handed maul that has frost capabilities. And so he's a very fearsome fighter. Always surrounded by the dead, and he wears this white, like a white grease paint over his face, so that he looks like a skeleton. Like you would think he was undead at first glance, but he isn't. It's if that could give him some sort of advantage over an opponent that stumbled upon him. But there's always these zombies and whites and the undead around him. He's always experimenting on the dead.
Hello, I'm Benwin Bronzebottom, celebrity dwarf and video game enthusiast, and this is my sidekick, Crowy.
Hello.
Quiet, you. I'm here to tell everyone about Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. It's a Dungeons & Dragons-based strategy game from Codename Entertainment.
It's a management game with an emphasis on formation strategy. where you assemble parties of legendary heroes and send them on adventures through the Forgotten Realms.
Heroes? Crowy, don't you mean champions?
Players unlock legendary champions of the Forgotten Realms, like Dritz Duerden and the Companions of the Hall, Farida and Havilar from the Brimstone Angels saga, and many more. Assemble the best adventuring party possible based on your formation options, champion abilities, and the obstacles and enemies you face.
Or just smash your mouse button repeatedly like I do and hope for the best.
Each champion has an incredible array of skills and items to let you customize your style and play even further.
Farther. Farther means more distant. Further is figurative.
Well, I meant more distant, but figuratively.
That's further.
Well, customize your style even further, because Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is available on all your favorite gaming platforms. Steam for PC and Mac, web, Epic Game Store, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, iOS tablets, and Android devices.
Well, let me know when it comes to the BlackBerry. I'm not giving up that phone. It's the only keyboard I can use.
I hear it's coming to the smart fridge next spring.
Boobs and butts.
And we're back. And I think that made it in after we were back, so I think we're canceled now. All right. It happened.
I mean, we
Welcome
already
back,
talked about
everyone.
complex cloacas, so I think we've gone off road already.
Mm-hmm.
We are. Let's see. Thanato just simply decided to take a long rest and just go out. So, but we're now back, and we're back from our short rest, so to speak. And you're currently, Grath, you were examining these boulders. Thanato, you're like, I'm out. Let's examine them after we wake up. What's everybody gonna do?
I'd also like to take a long rest.
Long rest sounds good to me.
Same.
I mean, again, I'm still can be on watch, and I have
another
my
night down here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Snacks jumps down from the boulders that she was moving and just immediately like curls up, between knees and feet on Thanato and like rotates 4 times and then goes to sleep.
Yep. I will say I kind of face the new hallway because now that it is unblocked, if something's going to come out of it, I'll be able to see it because I am, always on. I'm always on duty. Yep.
It's not fully unblocked.
Just
Like
the
I feel
top.
like I took off like the top half and there's still like a couple more in front.
From it being even half unblocked, let me see something.
Oh dear.
No. Snacks, you would see with your eagle eye vision that even half unblocked, it's the hallway goes for about 20 feet and then it does appear to go down. So, something to think about in the future. It does seem to slant downward.
Okay, so we take our long rest.
Yep.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, a long rest. Spend the night here. Leaf goes into meditation. Goes to sleep. Tries not to think about being flamed up from earlier this afternoon.
And while you guys are taking your rest, I want to remind our audience about fate points because I forgot to talk about them at the beginning, and I was reminded to talk about them, so I'm going to talk about them again. I'm not going to stop talking about them. So fate points is a way that you can help our players and participate in the game. And we're cheered with bits, and for every 3,000 bits, our players get a fate point. They can then use that fate point for a reroll, which is extremely important and actually saved a few lives. Fortunately, it didn't save any goblin lives, but there was no reroll that was going to save them.
How dare
that
you?
half breath weapon attack. It was just too brutal. But it has saved some of our players' lives before. So if you enjoy the show and feel so inclined to cheer us some bits, every 3,000 gets a reroll for our players in the fate pool. So just throwing that out there again.
Please help. I'm reckless.
It's part of your charm.
One of the things that happen, Thanato, as you are facing the new opening is you definitely hear activity. It's too faint to make out, but you certainly get the feeling that whatever is beyond that hallway and down the incline, there is life beyond there. That's all I can really say.
I don't wake any of the others unless I feel like it's coming towards us because I know we all need our rest. But when we wake up, assuming we get our full rest without incident, yeah. Well, my portents are now 16 and 7, and when everyone wakes up, I do just say,
while we were resting, I heard a commotion down the tunnel, so I guess the question is whether or not that Demogorgon was here to protect this entrance or keep out what's down there. Either way, I think our way is clear.
Okay. What did it sound like? Like mining or?
Was it singing?
Singing? Probably.
I mean, probably singing just far away, yes.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'm
well,
gonna look at that green boulder thing now.
Mhm.
Okay. When you go over to look at it, it looks smaller and lighter than the rest.
Is it made from a different material?
Make me a perception check, please.
Grath would like to stride over there and like assist Javi as well. And maybe it's like rock. Maybe it's just a
Ooh.
rock thing, and that's kind of a
I've
Grath's
got-
specialty.
I got my first nat 20 of the game.
Hey.
Yes.
You got this.
Just from looking at it, yes, you feel that it is made of a different material, that it's crafted in some way rather than an actual boulder. And when you go to lift it up, you realize it's much lighter, and you feel like you feel something rattling around inside it.
Ooh. I'd like to crack it open.
Maraca.
Okay, how would you like to do that?
I guess it depends on the material. If I can just crack it open with my hands, then I would do that. But if it looks heavier, like harder to crack than that, I
Yeah,
would
you don't
hit
think
it-
you can crack it open with your hands. You could maybe
Okay.
smash it against the floor, or you could use a tool of some sort.
I'd probably actually take another rock and try to
Okay.
crack an opening.
Yeah. When you take another real rock and smash into it, it actually breaks apart, and inside it is a tablet, a stone tablet with writing on it in common.
Ooh, what does it say?
It's gonna be a riddle. Survey says.
It says,
Oh, I hope so. I like
It's gonna sing to us.
carved into this stone tablet, in the center lies the gate, but opening it is sure to vex. Many are the guards who wait as you go to the middle hex, randomly sent to find a way back to a different iron door. A seventh time, and you may stay and seek the glowing prize no more. You have won old Igwilv's prize, her hoarded cache of magic, and freed the one with yearning eyes, whose lot was hunger tragic.
What was that? Freed the one with what eyes? Sorry.
The lettering fades away.
Wait, no. What was the end of it?
The one.
No, wait,
It
no.
does fade away, but I'm going to give you the poem.
Yeah.
But the
I mean,
lettering on the
I wrote it all
tablet
down. It was just till the
Yeah, I
very
was
end.
almost-
Yeah.
Thank you. I was
Actually
thinking of
faded.
doing that too. I was like, what's it gonna do?
But I'm giving it to you right here. Oops, hang on. I have to.
Oops, I did it again.
I'm being
I got
truthful.
Igwil's trap.
I'm being
With your
truthful that I rolled
glyphs.
that 7 earlier. It's like I don't even know that thing exists. It's like
Oh, it's a glyph.
So there they are. You were able to write those down before they faded away from the tablet.
Fade away.
In the center lies the gate, but opening it is sure to vex. Many are the guards who wait as you go to the middle hex, randomly sent to find a way back to a different iron door. A seventh time you may stay and seek the glowing prize no more. You have won old Igwild's pride, her hoarded cache of magic. Oh, and freed the one with yearning eyes, whose lot was hunger tragic. Yearning
Yeah.
eyes. whose lot was hunger.
Bring up to throw hands with something else again down there, but that's
Something
either
with
way.
yearning eyes, and it's hungry. Tragically hungry.
Tragically hungry. That'd be a great band name.
Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
Thanato just looks at the
Perfect mark.
tablet, looks at the tablet, and then looks at Leaf again and says,
Definitely getting a raise when we go back.
and starts walking down the tunnel.
oh yeah, snacks during all of that because like I said, I rolled a 7 earlier, so I don't even know the tablet exists. I have jumped on the rest of the things and ran them to create a opening so we can get through.
Thank
Okay.
you, Snacks, again for clearing this. Let's go. Let's follow Thanato.
All right.
And I
Very
do
well.
tell everyone that it does go down. Like I
Okay.
There is
Thank you, sir.
indeed a staircase as you move the rest of the boulders. You walk about 20 feet into the tunnel, and then some stairs are hewn into the rock. As you can walk down them if you like.
I'm walking next to Thanato. in
What's
the
your
front.
order walking down them?
I'll go down first.
Just so I know. No
I'll
reason.
be with Thanato.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
Because science. Yeah.
I'll
be
go
in the
first because
middle.
eyes.
And there's no light
You're
down here.
okay.
Is there no light down here?
There is still no light. Yeah. So
Okay. I will be in the middle and I won't cast light yet, so
Okay.
y'all can guide me.
Okay.
Please.
So you're staying in the
I'm
middle. Everyone else has dark vision.
Yeah.
In that case, I'll be right behind Thanato, like holding Javi's hand, just kind of like helping guide her.
Okay. As you make your way slowly down the stairs, you come to a small hallway with many choices. As you can see,
Go again.
Matt, if you can show our viewers what they're up against. GC entryway.
I'm in the very back, by the way, as usual. I'm just kind of backing up the party.
Thank you. Oh boy.
So they were 900 steps to get all the way down.
Oh wow. So
Jeez.
okay, we've gone quite far down.
Okay, so now we're definitely in the lower wards, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Next checks her Fitbit and she got her steps for the day.
Yeah, that's a long distance, those little legs.
For real.
Yeah, right. Let's see.
For me, it was 1800.
Just I'll give you uppies midway through.
Like lean forward. So yeah, once we get to that area, using my eagle eyes, can I look down and see down any of these hallways to see a bit more?
Yes. The thing that I would like to know, and what I know with your eagle eyes, your dark vision only goes 60 feet.
Yeah.
Right. So that's all your eagle eye would to do as well if you were looking into the dark. If there was a light source, you'd be able to see much farther.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why we did the glow stones the other time.
Right. Just making sure. So
okay, so then just in the front, I look around. Do I see anything about the room that we're in or any of the hallways around us?
Right. If you're looking down, and you guys are being relatively quiet, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Looking down, looking into the north, you see a room of many little caves. Sorry, let me find the description. It's a low domed chamber, and the ceiling is literally dripping with stalactites, including the passageway that you guys are in. And there's 8 tunnels leading to and from that cave in the north. The air is still and it reeks with a mixture of odors, rotting refuse, growing fungi, and some even more unpleasant, unidentifiable stenches. The thick fungi and growth seems to be deliberately cultivated, for a compost of manure and other substances is spread across the floor.
We found the privy.
Even I'm not stoked about this room.
Yeah, I can't see anything, but what is that smell?
Which of the 5 rooms is that? Sorry.
That's the one immediately to the north.
Oh, I see.
the rest of the ways that you're going are all hallways. So,
But the poop room is the only room.
She can also see beyond the poop room. There is another room beyond that.
Oh
but
no.
then that's where the 60 feet of your dark vision melts away. In fact, I can even show you. Here, I'll give you that map as well, which is map number 1 here. So looking in, that's what you see. It's the other. You can't see down every crevice of those other little tunnels, but I'll leave that to your imagination.
Oh.
It may or may not look like that.
I have so many windows open.
Snacks, see any monsters or something in there?
So wait, sorry. So this branches off of which one of the other ones?
That's just to the north of where. So the entryway is where you're standing right now.
Right.
That is just off to the north. Those 3 arrows are any direction that you would go if you were in the room.
I see.
So the poop room has more branches off the poop room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Right. I hate it here. Great.
Well, suppose we may as well start with that then.
No, why don't we save this one for last?
Well, the good news is I don't have to breathe.
I just head that direction.
All right, you walk in there.
I walk adjacent to it, and actually, like right at the edge, I press to digitate some of it to see if that gets a reaction. There's a chance that there's some kind of intelligent fungus, and me cleaning it might be perceived as an attack. So I just a couple square feet I clean and just see if there's a reaction.
There's no reaction from the fungus, but hold on.
Oh no.
But when you do that,
I like where this is headed.
A giant, large.
Is it going to keep shrinking? A medium size?
A medium size. No. Well,
it's
giant.
It's getting farther away. That's
what I mean. What I mean by that is he's a giant in regards to the rest of his people, but you see a great aquatic humanoid warrior step forth out of one of those little crevices.
Does he look like the guy that I saw imprisoned up above?
He does not. He does not look like the one that was levitating in the
in
the water.
Because we've seen 2 different kinds of blue aquatic humanoids. Does he look like either?
He's green.
Is he like corpse green or like sea elf green?
He's more like frog green.
He's poop room.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask him if it's easy.
It's about to get a lot harder.
The moment I see it, I just say,
"Everyone, we're not alone. Hello, friend."
And I don't try and do anything menacing.
I was gonna say he didn't follow it up with "It won't be long now," so I'm like,
I'm
wow,
pretty
we're talking
terrible
to this
at
guy.
doing a croak, but it croaks at you
Oh.
like a big old toad frogish croak.
When I hear the croak, I'm going to say, Thanato, just be very careful.
Yes, you really don't want to see what's happening over here.
And
no one gets close to that thing.
Let me let's see. I think hold on, let me just double check something. My languages. Yeah, I say an undercommon.
We mean you no harm.
It attacks.
Yeah, well, let's go then.
We're the shy.
Oh,
attacks.
that is the most D&D thing.
I would just like to say thank the maker for advantage on initiative. Otherwise, I would have gotten a 1. You know, like I'm like, come on, let the healing begin. Bite. You know, right?
I just love it because it's so rare that we actually get to pull up our languages lists and be like, I speak this language, and like, and you're in response, a spear through the head. All right.
I just feel like we spent like many episodes at the beginning just attack, but first violence constantly. Then we get in this cave and we're like, how are you? Good day, sir.
Talk this out, please.
And then it's like the snake on the face. Like, oh, okay.
We circumvented quite a few fights up on the surface. We went around a lot of things.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, 19 initiative. This frog person's about to get rolled up. So okay.
All right.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah. Also, I crit on initiative. So yay. There it is.
Hey.
Hey.
14 for me.
You're the best at initiative. Okay. How about you, Hobby and Leaf? I just need your.
I got 15.
14 for Leaf.
How much?
14 for Leaf.
And who's got a higher dex, Leaf or
Mine's
Brad?
+3.
My dex is my main stat, so that's going to be an 18, so +4 for me.
Oh yeah, you go before me. I'm last then.
You're last.
I don't mind yielding my turn to you though, Grath, because you're a damage dealer.
Thank you.
So if you want to go before me, and then I can just wrap up the round with some buffing.
Yeah.
If we want to strike first, strike hard, no mercy, sir.
We be
Then
buffing.
Grath should go first.
All right. Thank you, Leaf.
Okay, so he's taken out his giant sword and he is rushing towards Thanato.
The little frog person pulled out a giant sword.
He's got a long sword.
We need to get.
I never said he was little.
Yeah.
I said he was huge. Then I said he was large.
Right. We kept shrinking.
Okay.
The huge, large,
although-
small frog man.
He's going before Snacks and me.
No, I just mean that
all
this
right.
is
Yeah,
what's
that's what he's
happening.
doing.
You're
Got it.
still getting to
Okay.
go first, but this
Got
is
it.
This is clearly you're in combat now.
Got it.
Oh boy.
With his croak
Yep.
of challenge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Snacks is first.
Oh, so am I doing this?
Snacks, you're first. Yeah.
All right. So once again, because I don't really believe that Snacks would at all learn anything, as soon as it croaks, she's like, oh, okay, all right, immediately we're doing this. And she sets her shield down and puts her little paw on and does like the scoot push off to try to sweep the leg on a large creature,
Okay.
which, I mean.
Hi, Kobold Press. We see you.
Yes, thank you for the raid, Couple Press.
The raid.
Team Kobold, thank you.
Welcome, Raiders.
But yeah, so she goes ahead and does the shield thing to probably just bounce off of its leg. Is I assume large is too large, or is large?
It's.
Can I try? Can I actually
You can
try
try
this?
it. You can absolutely try it.
Cool. All right. Well then, yeah. She's going to be like, I don't think this is going to work, but all right. And she's going to do a little scoot to try to sweep the leg. So athletics versus athletics.
Mm-hmm.
I got.
Cobra Kai season 5 got announced, by the way.
Ooh,
Right, sweeping the
that's
legs.
relevant to
There
my
you
interests.
Mhm.
I got a 15.
go. It got a 14.
So Snacks like goes towards it and just like completely like, all right, I really don't think this is going to work. She like kind of puts like the stick of hacker out and completely sweeps the leg. And as the thing like falls down, she's like,
Well, I mean, really, that just surprised everybody. All right.
and reels back, goes into a rage, throws hacker above and is like, all right, let's do what we do, but first violence. And throws it down on him.
What we do is violence.
So her first attack is another crit. That's 3 20s this game.
Oh my goodness.
Soak them up.
That is a crit to attack. So again, as she brings it down, there is the big confetti.
A giant confetti explosion.
That's
and a hacker giggle.
okay. So yeah, she throws it up, throws it down, 32 points of damage.
Wow. Wow.
You took this guy out in one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Throws up, throws down, and is just like,
yeah, I know there's a joke here about croaking and croaking. But
everyone in this dungeon pulls a gun on us, and then when they do, we launch our little kobold-shaped ICBM in response.
She took the thing apart and like immediately, once again covered in blood on the front side, just reaches down and squeezes the thigh of this thing. Like, do you think this tastes like frog legs? Or
oh boy.
Just as she's just like takes its head off, I just say, "We did say we meant you no harm." Ah, well.
It had a chance to not do what it did, but then it did what it did. So
and then I did what I did.
Got. Yes.
I'd like to cast light on my book so I can actually get a good look at this thing.
Oh, what you see is terrible.
Does it look like an actual frog though? Like, does it look like a large frog person?
It looks like a frog person. Yeah.
It looked like at one point it could have been a frog person, but now it has a laughing axe stuck into it. Everything is covered in confetti, and I am looking up at you, smiling, so proud, but completely covered in blood and uncomfortably groping its thigh.
I'm gonna bend down and say,
hold on, Javi, because when that creature goes down and it sings out its death croak or cries out its death croak.
Oh, here come his buddies.
Its croak is returned by many croaks.
Yeah.
Coming from all around you.
I hope you have more confetti on you, Snacks.
From all around us, like in the room.
Them up.
In the room.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
So I'm gonna say, hey, Snacks, I'm really proud of you. I need you to look in its brain for something right now. Please, really quick.
Just like anything? Do I just dig around?
See if you find something hard and shiny.
Sure. Okay.
Without a second thought, she is inside, as it's large. She is as deep into this thing's cranium as possible.
Javi's just like,
yeah, rooting around as if like trying to find a pair of keys in a trunk. She's just like, also, I don't even have to look this one up. Did you know that if you tried to lift the human brain out of the skull, it would actually collapse in your hands? The actual consistency of a human brain is like that of slightly warmed Jell-O. Anytime you see it actually lifted out in a movie, it has been chemically altered to harden. The brain is actually like barely holding together. Snacks facts. So yeah, she's in there just sloshing around in this kiddie pool.
Do we need to red card some of that description for you there, Lisa? You can call it if you want to X card it. It's totally fair.
It's more so for effect. It's fine.
Yeah.
Did you find anything in
I'm like, that's a fact I actually know uncomfortably enough.
I didn't know that before. Now I do.
Terrible. Do I find anything in this brain aside from a good time?
What are you looking for? I'm not sure what she's having you look for.
I don't know either. Anything that's solid?
I thought it was a slide and it would have a gem inside its brain.
Oh, gotcha.
Maybe it's not a slide,
nope, you don't find anything.
Okay, never mind. I don't know what we're dealing with. Oh God.
AKA LOL run.
Nato, it's your turn, and you hear the croaks coming from everywhere.
Do I see anything?
Yes, actually, as soon as the croaks reverberate, you look up, and with your dark vision, you see in each one of those little alcoves, you see more of these frog men type creatures looking back at you, all with javelins about to throw.
Looking like they want it. Roughly how many are there?
You think there are about a dozen.
I just look up and I say,
Javi, we're surrounded.
Mm-hmm.
Thankfully, we're not without backup of our own.
and I cast my spirit shroud.
Okay.
But this time it looks like Plurk, Sturk, Gelks, Kelks, Cag, Rag, Wag, and Esmeralda, and they look really menacing and incredible as their spirits are rising
Whoa.
up to help us fight.
Okay.
However, these currently they're out of melee range, right?
Yes. They're all in the little alcoves coming out at you. So the closest one. I mean, you could walk to one, but
Yeah.
there's 2 or 3 in each of these little areas.
That's all right. If I can get to one melee wise, I'm gonna get to him, and I'm going to Green Flame Blade because I can
Okay.
cast
Yeah,
that
there's
as
2 on the
as a
left
can-
that you could get to.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna do the well. Oh, I guess I should roll to attack first. That's not wonderful. Is a 17 enough to hit it?
Yes, it is.
Excellent. Then I hit it for 5, 8, 10,
These guys are all about
16.
quantity.
I hit it for 19 points of damage.
That takes it out.
And the
You notice
flames.
this one doesn't look as heroic as the first one.
Well, it's about to look less heroic because the flames leap to the green flame leaps to the second one for 10 points of damage.
Okay. That one's still hanging on, but
Right.
not by
Yep.
much, as you can probably imagine.
Yep. Then that is it for me.
Okay, it's now their turn.
Mhm.
So the one that is immediately next to you takes a swing with its spear. And misses. Okay, so now they're
I realized he just missed, but in my head canon, the goblins jumped in front and blocked it.
I can accept that. Yeah,
Yep.
that's no problem.
Clerk jumps in front and turns around. And he's like, "I owed you one."
All right. So all of you are having javelins thrown at you from all various parts of the room. So I'm going to go down the line on each one of you to see who got hit or not.
Right.
So start
Fair.
with Snacks.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I'm just going by initiative order. So Snacks, you get hit with 1 javelin for 7 points of damage.
Is that the halvesies? I'm raging.
Yeah, half that, please. Yeah, so
Okay.
3 basically.
So 3. Got it.
Donato, what is your AC?
It is currently 20 and can go higher if necessary.
Right. Of course, you can raise your magical shield. if
Right.
you need. Okay. The 2 more javelins come flying at you, but you manage to dodge. Javi, what's your AC?
Well, I always want to have my mage armor up, but I didn't specify that after a long rest that it's up. So, I guess.
I mean, it is DM's discretion, but I fear that it's
You just
reasonable.
ask,
we
yeah.
knew we were going down here.
I
into
would have,
danger.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be a jerk about it.
Okay, thank you. Then it's 14.
Okay. You still get hit by 1 javelin for 5 points of damage.
All right. This is but a scratch.
Mm-hmm. Leaf. What's your AC, Leaf?
17.
Okay. You have 3 javelins fly over your head. Guess they misjudged.
Really?
They misjudged your height.
Ah,
Thought you were even taller.
I'm gonna say because they were about to get some javelins thrown back at them if they were gonna hit.
Snatch arrows. Yep.
And
Snatchy, snatchy.
Grath, what's your AC?
It is 16.
One goes flying over your head. Another one Gets you in the arm for 4. Okay. So it is now Javi's turn, and you actually haven't now you can cast light if you wanted to.
Okay.
Or not, but just right now you're in the dark, so
but I did hear a bunch of croaks, so I know that
sure.
I don't want to use my action on casting light. Is that a full action?
I think
that's okay.
Is, yeah.
I'm gonna since I hear that we're surrounded and I have heard some action on a couple of sides of me, I'm going to cast Sickening Radiance to the back of this room, what feels like where the furthest croaks were coming from.
Okay.
And let me see. Oh, it's a Constitution 15 saving throw for them, and it's anyone in that 3-foot radius. 30-foot radius.
Okay.
So like from the back of the wall, basically, that's the center.
So that's probably about 6 of them, I'd say. And what do they need to get?
15 con.
Three got it and 3 didn't. So what happens?
So those 3 get 4d10 radiant damage.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that for me.
4.
4d10.
Yes. 10. It's only 10. Dang, that could have been a really good roll. But
10 only? Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 each then.
Okay. And then what about the ones that made it?
And then so the ones who didn't make it also suffer one level of exhaustion, and they now emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius. So we'll be able to track them.
Oh yeah, and you'll be able to kind of see what's happening.
Actually, I could probably see from their light, around them anyway. And then the ones who don't make it nothing happens to them.
Okay.
And it lasts for 10 minutes, up to 10 minutes.
Okay. You now see 3 dimly glowing frog humanoid creature things.
Oh, that's what they are. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you now at least know kind of what they are.
Okay. And that's my turn.
In fact, you could, Javi, now that they're glowing, make me a history check, please.
Ooh. I got a 6.
Okay. You still don't know what they are. All right.
Frogmen.
Yeah, some sort of frog people.
About to die.
Stephen Frogman.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Frogmans.
It's now Leaf's turn.
Yeah, now are they? You said that they're above us. Is that right? Throwing javelins down on us?
No,
they've just entered into the right. Okay,
they're all around.
Leaf. The monk class is all about fighting multiple opponents at the same time. So Leaf is going to dive in.
Okay.
So I'm going to use instead of going on the defensive here, he's going to just leap forward and clear the distance between and just get it right up in their faces incredibly quick and unleash flurry of blows on them. So I'll just pick one that hasn't been injured yet as I move my 45 feet, just dash up to one.
Oh, it's better if you attack one that hasn't been injured yet? That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I'm going to go after one that hasn't been injured yet.
Okay. All right.
And I'm going to basically, and he goes aggressive on this. So he charges up there and he opens up like a flying knee strike to this thing's face. And so first attack is going to be a 20 to hit, dirty 20.
Hit.
And then that one's going to take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he'll follow it up with an elbow to the face. And that's going to be a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
And that is going to be an additional 9 points of damage.
That takes it out.
And then I burn that point of key for the flurry of blows. And he immediately engages the one to its immediate left. And I'll do a spinning kick on that thing. And that's going to be a 16 to hit.
That hits.
And it's going to take a total of 10 points of damage.
The one that was right next to it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then he does yet another spinning kick. He just keeps it going. And that's going to be an 18 to hit.
All right. You know that hits already.
And he'll take 6 points of damage. 6 more points of damage.
Nice.
Blasting everyone.
Oh, yes.
Just bam, 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 down the line.
Yeah. Basically, just I'm trying to make up for that terrible fight earlier. So he just jumps in there and becomes just a flurry. Is that guy still standing? The last one that I hit?
Well, you only hit him. The last guy was
Undamaged. So he took
so far.
So he took a total of 16 from me. Is he still up?
Oh, I thought you said 6.
Yeah, but I hit him twice, right?
Oh, okay. I thought that you would only hit. Yeah, then that takes that one out. Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
How
Cool.
many total did you hit?
2.
Okay, the second one is done.
4 attacks. The first one took 2 attacks and went down. The second one, it sounds like he went down after taking 2 attacks.
Exactly.
Okay, and then I'm going to spend a point of key to activate my dodging here. So yeah, Leaf just leaps up there and like Bruce Lee and Enter the Dragon in the jailbreak scene starts taking them all on.
Make me a history check.
Okay. Is that something Leaf can do? Yeah, I didn't study too much history when I was training at the cottage, but that's a 3.
You didn't study it because you were making it.
All right.
Yeah.
You still don't know what these guys are.
Yeah.
Grath, it's your turn. They're all around you.
How many are left again? Like,
bam, bam, bam.
They're 9 or 10 as far as you can tell.
Damn. All right. Well,
I don't know how many
that
more are hiding in the shadows.
she focuses on the one that Leaf failed to kill and just immediately goes for that one first. Hunter's mark.
No, I killed both of them.
Oh, you got them both? Oh, okay. Then I guess the one that's closest to us. I'll go for that. 19 to hit, and I'm assuming that hits.
Mm-hmm.
9 damage on the first one.
Okay.
Looses another arrow. Ooh, okay. Definitely like 28 to hit. And
somehow that misses. I don't know why. It's like it's overhit.
And that'll be 12 damage in that same one, just like
it's gone. It drops.
Sweet.
Just stands her ground there. Damn, there's so many.
It's now Snack's turn again then.
Great. How big is this room?
This room is about well, the largest portion of the cavern is about 50 feet wide by 40 feet deep, and then the little caverns go off in various areas.
Okay.
That
Well,
are maybe like another 20 feet or 30 feet deep, but much narrower, maybe only like 5 feet wide.
And that
Okay.
back wall still has the sickening radiance. You would all see this like 30-foot glow bubble of light in the back of the room.
and that's okay. So that's in the back.
So that will be in the most northern part of the chamber.
That's wonderful. Well, given my eagle eyes, I can then technically see all of this room with my dark vision, but then she also put a light at the back so I can see even farther beyond
Nice.
that, however far the light goes with my eagle eyes. So how many of these things are around?
There are currently there's 8 that are standing,
Okay,
as far as you can tell.
cool. All right.
There are
That's
4
all.
that have gone down already.
Excellent.
5 if you count the leader that croaked at you at first.
And then
All
croaked again.
But of all, I'm just counting the new ones that showed up.
Okay, well, I mean, I am happy to know that that was the leader, and I feel really good about that. Thank you. Is Leaf standing next to a couple?
Absolutely.
Great. All right, then I'm going to go from the leader's body over to where Leaf is and stand next to him and help him attack the ones right there, so I can get the tactics of being close. So how many are around him?
There are 3 around him.
Okay, great. I'm going to do the same thing where I'm like,
Well, it seemed to work last time actually really well.
and she puts the shield down and sweet like goes to shoot herself off to knock over one of the guys that has not been hurt yet.
Okay. What'd you get?
That's a 22 from me.
Wow, I got a 20, and I thought that I wasn't gonna
Dang.
fall over, but he fell over.
Yeah, he does like a wide stance, and I'm like, and just take him out. Great. So now that he's down, I just jump up and I do the same thing again. It's like, if it don't broke, don't fix it. Boom. And I go to hit him very hard, hopefully.
Ugh.
We can hope.
14
Of damage?
of hit.
Oh, to hit? No, that hits.
Ah, okay, great.
Yeah.
Oh,
With
good.
with your eagle eye vision and the green glow that is surrounding, you notice that these are wearing very little armor. So they seem to be relying on their natural armor, and you feel like you can hack through that pretty easily.
Okay, well, then I do 9 points of damage
Okay.
to its soft, succulent underbelly.
Mhm.
And I go to attack again. Oh man, thank goodness for that Petactics. 17 to hit on that one.
That'll hit. Yep.
And that attack. Oh, you're kidding. Wait, oh. I take Hacker and do like a spin in the hand and be like,
I'm just gonna eat all of you after this, just so you know.
and I take it down for 16 points of damage.
Nice.
I assume utterly cutting this thing in half.
That splits it in two. Absolutely.
Once again coated in a fresh coat of red on my little green body. I giggle, my axe giggles, we look at each other, we giggle together, and I look at the next one and just go. And then that's my turn.
All right. Thanato, it is now your turn.
So is the one that is injured and near me still up?
Yes.
With roughly how many that I can see? I know there might be oncoming hordes of these things, but roughly how many that I can see?
Roughly, you think there's about 7 in the immediate area,
including the injured one. I look at that one and I just say, I'll be right back with you in a moment. And then Jim's magic missiles to shoot all the rest of them. So I'm kind of going to go down the list to see if pending whether or not I drop one is going to affect how many I hit with it. The lowest I got to attack was a 15, which I think you just said was enough.
Yeah, those will all hit.
All right. So, and I did, thank the maker, get at least one crit. So, but I'm going to roll the crit last. So first attack does, rolled very poorly, very, very poorly. A whopping 5. So I guess I'll put another one on that one.
Probably a good idea.
Yep. Very, very poorly. The digital dice are being unkind to me. Then another 9 on that one.
That drops him.
Okay, nice. Then gonna go for another one. That is, and with each of these, it looks like the goblins are rushing out and attacking them. Is they're leaping to my defense. Another terrible roll. Oh, 9. Gonna put another one on that one. All right, I have 6 of these total, by the way. I have 3 left. Okay, that is going to be another 13 on that one.
That takes that one out for sure.
I'm going to go ahead and drop the crit on one here. Whoops, hang on, got that wrong. 3, 4, 5. Drop the crit on one of them. And think I rolled better. Stop spinning. Stop. Yay. That is going to be 25 on one of them.
Yeah, that takes that thing out.
And then for the last one, I just say, actually, I lied. I'll get to you now. And the last dart.
That was
goes
the
at
injured one, correct?
The injured one, yeah, although I rolled awfully. But 10 points on the injured one.
Okay, that takes that one out.
Yep. Yep.
Upon your volley of Jim's magic missile, you do hear the croak sounds increase.
Oh,
So you feel like there's more croaks approaching.
Now what?
Just prepare myself for whatever's coming.
Okay.
Yep, that's it for me.
Okay.
Is it if it's their turn that sickening radiance will affect anything that's still standing in the bubble now? They have to roll a saving throw.
Okay, great. Yeah, so anyone that got hit by it before.
Yeah, if they
needs
start
to
their
roll.
turn there, then they'll have
What
to roll.
what do they need to get again? I know it's been a second since we.
Yep, it's a 15 on a con saving throw.
Okay.
I don't remember who. I don't know who's left in that.
Yeah, there was 3 that got it. I just don't know if any of those are the ones that are alive.
Yeah, and you might have missiled some of them too. But yeah.
Right. No, you know what? There were 2 that were still alive and now they're dead.
Okay.
So you hear some death croaks, but you also get the sickening feeling that there's more croaks approaching. And that is, those feelings are brought to fruition in the fact that more javelins are coming at everybody.
Yay.
Let's see.
Does anyone? We don't have any druids, huh? Could someone just like put a earth door in front of us? Big wall of something.
I'm sorry, did you ask for a druid?
Oh, yes.
Donato, you depending on what you do, there is a javelin that's going to hit you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and decline that. So I'll put up my shield. My AC's 25.
Shield spell.
I feel like I won't even look at it. It's like, and again, one of the goblins.
Nice. That's
Goblin shield wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna have goblin flavored effects from now on.
Javi, a javelin goes flying right over your head.
All right.
Grath, one singes you but gets right past, and Leaf, whoever threw the javelin at you just completely misjudged, and it lands right at your feet.
Oh.
And thanks for the raid, Garawar. Welcome.
Hey, Garwar.
Yes,
Did I miss it? Did nobody even throw one at me?
No one threw one at you.
No one dared?
I know exactly how you feel here, Leaf, because when I was playing Karina had an item that if she was attacked from above by something flying, she got to do something specific. So that whole wyvern fight, I'm like,
I know. This thing about situational abilities, you're like, please.
Yeah, today's the day. Come on, do it. And they didn't do it. So I know what you mean.
I was hoping to finally use Hellish Rebuke. Wait.
Only in this game is everyone like, I wish I got hit.
All right. I'll remember that. You're getting.
I'll pick up the javelin and just calmly walk it back to him and go, here, try it one more time. Okay?
Yeah. Just follow through.
Don't
Follow
walk
through.
Please.
Okay, Javi, it's your turn.
Okay.
There's still one. Oh,
yeah.
oh,
Go ahead.
yeah. There's still one glowing one in the north that you can see.
Oh, right. I still haven't cast light. Did I hear croaks of the approaching ones?
You did.
Yeah. Does it sound like a lot more? Like A lot, a lot.
It's not as loud as the initial number of croakers, but there are. You feel like at least maybe there's about a half a dozen more now.
Okay, a half a dozen more.
Unless there's some that aren't croaking.
Okay,
Like
I
the
would.
trees are-
Oh, they're croaking. All right.
Can this work this way? Non-magical flame. Oh, there has to be flame already. Never mind. I was gonna set some on fire, but there's no flames already. I guess I'll just Eldritch blast into one of these little hallways. Try to get some of the
Yeah.
ones that are
Okay.
approaching or something. So I get 2 attacks.
Mhm.
Number 1 does very well, 23 to hit, and number
That'll
2
absolutely hit.
does not as well. Well, 14 to hit. That still hits, right?
Yeah. This
Yay!
guy's armor is not that great.
And then is that right? 1d6? 2 beams at 5th, 3 yeah, 1d6. Okay. So first damage is 7 and second damage is 10.
All right. The 7
proud of that
hits
10.
one of the injured ones, the last injured one from your spell, and that takes that out.
Okay.
And then the other one was how much? 10? 10, did you say?
Yeah, 10.
10. Okay. That one is still standing.
Okay.
And anybody else who hasn't made a history check yet, please make me a history check.
Gonna.
Who hasn't taken one? If you've taken one and failed,
I got a big old 1. So Thanato, from the depths of his soul, does not care what these things are.
From the depths of his soul.
From
Yeah, I got
down in the
6.
subhockles. Not interested.
Snacks looked up at Thanato's reaction, rolled a 2, but I have a -1. Is just like, yeah.
wow.
It's fine.
If I
Because Leaf,
failed,
you already rolled, right? And didn't get very high.
and
Yeah,
I-
Leaf
He's over
got a
this
3.
one
Right.
already. So.
These things are just going to be a mystery for you for the
Yeah.
end of all time.
History
It's-
oh
food.
my God.
You know, I don't sleep, and Thanato's still gonna sleep like a baby. For all of this.
Years from now, in his ancient days, Leaf woke up late in the middle of the night and stared at the ceiling and just said, "What were those? What the hell were those anyway?
Did we ever find out?
Never knew."
You'll never
Who
know.
was that frog man?
You're
And I
dead.
think it's
That's
actually
the
Leaf's
fail.
turn.
Okay. How many of these things are left?
There
New
are
reinforcements.
5 left that you can see.
Okay. Yeah, Leaf is once again going to close the distance
Okay.
between the other two, and I'm going to engage 2 of them that have not been hit yet.
Okay.
And we're just going to have a repeat. So for this time, instead of using his just bare hands, he's whipping out the quarterstaff. So he's going to go full Donatello on these guys. He jumps up there, and first attack on one of them is a 12 to hit.
That actually will still hit. This guy's
Oh
armor
my
class
God.
is ridiculously
So
low.
I need to roll I need to roll a 5 or better to hit these things.
No,
All
it's
right.
not that bad, but
Mhm.
No, it is. I
Just
rolled a
bring, like,
5 and
level
got a 12.
oh, you need to physically roll a 5.
So I need to roll a 5
uh-huh.
or better to hit these things.
Mhm.
So I'm going to do so he's going to take 12 points of damage.
That's one of the
then-
uninjured ones? Okay, he's still up.
Yeah. All right. So that's oops, I rolled damage first. I'm a little too excited. Second attack on that guy. That's a natural 17. So 24. He's going to take an additional 6 points of damage then.
The second guy or the first guy?
The first guy, this is still the first guy I'm attacking.
That knocks him. He's done. He's down.
Okay, so then I'm going to spend a point of key and switch my attacks and go into flurry of blows. And on the second guy, how do I want to do this? Yeah. We'll just do that. All right, so the second guy, Leaf is gonna. So I score a 14 to hit. I already know that hits. He's gonna take maximum, so he takes 10 points from me.
Nice.
And on that last strike, it's a 15, so that's going to be a hit. And I score maximum again for another 10 points of damage.
That takes him out.
Okay, so yeah, Leaf gets up there and just starts cracking heads. He is just a flurry, a whirlwind of fist and foot. Bam, 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 bam.
It's like the Tasmanian devil. There's just a cloud of smoke everywhere.
I am mercifully putting them down.
Excellent. Grath, as far as you can tell, there's 3 left now.
All right, the one closest to me, switching Hunter's Mark over to that one, and 22 to hit. And she just wordlessly is just throwing more arrows their way. 7 plus 6 is 13 for the first one, closest to Grath.
And that was one that had taken a little bit of damage. So that one is now deceased.
Good. All right. Immediately the one right next to it, she just aims and gets 12 damage on the one directly next to it, or closest to that one.
What did you roll to hit it?
I rolled like oh my god, it was definitely above 22 that time too. It was like 23.
So you do 12 points of damage on the next one? Okay.
And then this one, 8 plus 4, 12.
All right, it's still up.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I should have a javelin hit you just so you can hellishly rebuke it.
But while Grath just like notices they're all still like alive and just mutters under her breath, she said a bad word in Infernal.
Now you
in Abyssal?
Infernal.
Oh, in Infernal. Okay, got it. Snacks. There are 2 left. One is hanging on for dear life, and one is uninjured. One of the new batch. Gremlins 2, the new batch.
These poor critters. Snacks doesn't even lead in with the shield. She's just like, hacker out. In my head, Hacker is just laughing maniacally at how these are literally my best rolls I've ever done. And I'm just walking towards the one that's hurt. And I go to swing. Swing.
At the hurt one?
Yeah.
Great.
I just got a 20 again.
Oh
yes!
my god.
Describe to us what happens, please. I would love to hear what happens.
Okay, so she did not lead in with the shield. She's like eyeing and goes up and like the thing is like and I swing Hacker back, stop, look at the next one and be like, I don't know if you guys are like related, but you might want to look away. And just straight like, toes to teeth, just whink, and just completely cuts it in half. And it's like,
yeah, I think that makes it official. You're the Percy of this group. Like you are Taliesin level rolling 20s at this point.
Yeah.
It's 4 today. And I figure I have aligned myself in such a way that when it did separate, I'm there on the other side, still staring at the critter, like the one that isn't hurt.
Well, guess I get my second attack now.
There's one left.
So yeah, just to make sure that things are going to go funny, I am then going to do my my shield slide. Actually, I'll just run up to it and do like the little tail spin to try to knock it on its back.
Okay.
So I only got an 11 that time.
I got an 18.
Okay, so I run up, I do my little tail spin. It's like my tail just hits against its legs and like just like a sound effect. It's just distracting. It looks down at me and my tail, and I look up and I ask 25 to hit. And it was like dink, and then it just tipped over. I take the butt of Hacker and I just slam it down on its foot for 7 points of damage.
Okay. And that's it for your turn, right?
Yeah. I stand up and I'm just like,
I'm going to let someone else take care of you, and it's going to be far worse than anything I could do. But I am going to turn you into ceviche later.
It croaks at you.
That's it.
Okay, I thought you were going to say something back. I was waiting.
I mean,
Thanato, it is now your turn. There's one left, and it's injured next to Snacks.
Is it within melee range of me?
You moved. Yeah. I'll
No.
say that it is.
Yeah, I just very casually mosey up next to Snacks in Green Flame Blade. It's just like what she says is going to be much worse. Just right behind her, the sword comes on.
I
And
would like for you to meet much worse.
I don't want to be excessively graphic, so I will just say I just very slowly insert the blade as my goblin spectral hordes wash over this thing for 26 points of damage.
Yeah, I mean, it was already injured to begin with, so
Oh,
I will
It
just
is
say,
utterly destroyed.
after a moment, like all the goblins stand up and turn and look at you all and just nod and dissipate. Like,
thank you. Gone but not forgotten.
Farewell.
They will fight by our side whenever we need them.
Just like they did in life.
So now the room it appears to be clear.
I mean, this whole damn dungeon is getting cleared.
Yeah, you
Getting
are
everything
free.
here.
Anybody else?
is
All
there
us
no
queens.
one else?
Yeah, we're totally Achilles right now. Is there no
Right.
one else?
Yep, there's more. Don't worry.
Yeah.
But
It's
you're
the
now
same
in
thing
this
goes.
stinky, gross room. You can choose to examine anyone you'd like to examine, or examine any place you would like to.
Yeah, search.
Yeah, Grath is going to go ahead and just stealth silently. Just you look down the hallways up
Yeah,
north.
I'll hit the
I'm
ritual
gonna-
detect magic.
And I'll end my, what's it called? Sickening Radiance, because it lasts 10 minutes.
Leaf is just gonna crack his knuckles.
Snacks is using her new bag of holding to just shove these things into it. Like,
Wait, no.
Oh, you're
not
shoving
all.
the
No, it's
bodies?
not infinite space, Snacks. Like, I mean, keep like a part of one.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it. I will eat them and then clear up more space as it happens. I'm not leaving these. These are good meat.
I mean, like, verify that they don't taste terrible before you do this, because then we're gonna put other things in the bag, and it's gonna have frog person guts on it.
We'll put the
They
nice stuff in the-
literally live in poop.
Oh.
This is a scat room.
That's fair. I should check first.
with your
I just
ritual. detect-
noticed right before she takes a bite, I just hit prestidigitate right on that spot so she doesn't get a mouthful of scat. Right.
That's good. You're like, you've got to get the timing right. If you don't, yeah.
Always
Yeah.
looking
Sorry.
out for snacks.
Trying
Just if you
to.
must. I'm going to
Sorry.
go explore.
Sorry, you were saying something about the
Yes, with your
detect magic
ritual
also.
detect magic, you do detect that first, that the champion, their leader, the sword that he had is radiating magic.
No
Ooh,
kidding.
I point that out.
Magic sword.
Mhm.
Ooh, like
The
a nice
broadsword
sword. Oh, broadsword. Hmm.
or longsword, technically.
Yep. I point that out.
Well, are you going to check it out, Donato?
Too bad I'm not playing a Kensai.
Mm.
I mean, yeah, I'll walk over and pick it up.
Okay. You do feel
Like detect magic is not detect curse, so.
Oh.
you suddenly, when you pick that sword up, you get the feeling that this sword is going to be with you for the rest of your days,
Uh-oh.
and that
Like in a good
you
way.
want to use that sword more than any other sword.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a nice
Oh.
curse.
brings
One
out
sword to rule
Hacker.
them all.
Welcome. Welcome to the club.
As I said, detect magic is not detect curse. So
Yep.
Damn. Damn.
Oh,
I
Of
feel
course, the sword
guilty.
in the poopy room is going to be cursed.
I feel
Yeah,
guilty because I
naturally.
encourage you to check it out.
You don't want to have you're not going to let anyone have that sword. That is your sword now.
Is it a good sword at least?
You
Minus
get
3 to attack rolls.
you detect no good or evil from it.
no,
Just
she just
like
means is it
you.
like even useful?
Yeah, does it good do good damage? At least?
Right. or am I
Yeah.
like laden with a garbage store?
No, it does some it does have it's a +1 to hit and damage.
No, that sucks. Okay.
Graf notices that weird look on Donato's face and just kind of like asks, "What? What are you feeling about that sword? I don't understand." Is there...
Full Bilbo. Why not? Why shouldn't I have it?
Why shouldn't I have it?
It's designed rather interestingly too, because it the at the hilt it almost has like a webbed foot that comes up out of the hilt in its design, so it sort of looks like the webbed foot or hand of all the amphibious creatures that you had just slain. Just something. But it also, in your brain, you know that it's telling you that you can cast minor illusion with it. But I know that that's something that you can already do on your own.
Hey.
But
Everything helps.
it is telling you that. But there are illusions that you can use in combat.
Interesting. Well, I put it in the holster.
Okay. All right.
Real good poop knife you have.
Well, we're about 10 minutes away from ending, so we might as well make
Wrap
that
it there.
a nice little end point. We're ending in the poop room today.
No,
Hey, we're in the privy. We found the dungeons.
We're in a latrine.
The dungeons privy. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you guys call it.
Only one.
But I am going to tell you guys this. Congratulations, you've made it to the greater caverns of this of this lair. You feel in your bones that the Lanthorn is close, that you're at the final moment.
Final
Not moment, but
countdown.
the final days of you're so close to getting to your goal. And the next time we play, which will be next week, I would like you all to level up.
Hey, level up,
Before or after?
level up.
Right?
Before or after we play?
No, before. So level up
Right.
this week before.
Oh
Level
man,
up.
that's the best
Right.
news.
Yay! Level up,
Hooray
level
for
up,
our side.
level up. Yep.
Level up, level up, level up, level up.
You're gonna need it down here.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
Well, huzzah!
So
All
let's
right.
give
Congrats,
some
guys.
thanks to everybody that helped us out today. And
Starting
Once-
with Jesus.
yeah,
Thank you, Jesus.
Well, RN Jesus smiled upon Vivka today. That's true. RN Jesus was on her side.
I was finally noticed.
want to thank Eric Jackson for 7 subs. Want to thank Mr. Owlbear for
Hey.
resubscribing for 6 months.
Thank you, Mr.
Cassie-
Owlbear, friend of the clan.
Mr. Owlbear, yeah, don't you dare disturb him.
That's true.
Cast GT is resubscribed. Shadow of Dragons is resubbed. Lich Blast has subbed. Valoran24 has subscribed. We had a lot of cheers today. Thank you so much. Sir Dev, 1,593 bits. Cast GT, 1,000 bits. Catch 23, 1,550 bits. Lich Blast, 300. KP off for use 200. Claudia Raman, 200. Eric Jackson, 150. Casti, another 100. The Real Bunny Beast, 100 bits. And MC Hunter cheered 1 bit. You know, hey, every bit
I'll take
counts.
it. Literally
Every
every bit count. It all adds up. Yep.
Thanks for that
Seriously,
1
guys.
bit. And thanks to everybody. We're back, and we're back for the attack, and we're gonna keep going. Let's talk about what everyone else is doing this week and where you can find everyone. I'll go first. I'm Jason Charles Miller. Here's my Twitch channel right here, since we're all on Twitch. I'm gonna
Hey.
put you in there right there. Tomorrow night at 7, I'll be on my channel playing music, performing music. Then on Tuesday, I will be at 1 o'clock. I'll be on the Idle Champions Codename Games channel hosting Bardic Inspiration, our songwriting show where we write a song about a Dungeons and Dragons character or monster with the audience. And in 2 hours, we have a completed song. Then on Wednesday, I'll be back on my channel, which is right there. And then every Sunday at 1, I'll be back here on the YuriCon Live channel. And,
I just realized, guess who knows remove curse?
oh, you do?
Perfect.
You're the one that picked it up.
Yep. Yep. I just was looking at my spells because I go up to level 4, but it's a level 3 spell that I could be like, oh, I love. Wait, I don't love this sword.
Like pick it up like, ew, gross.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I mean, look, hey, it's DM discretion though. Like when you're cursed, do you know you're cursed? You just know you love that sword. So just saying.
That's true.
Well, I'll think about it.
Yep. DM discretion.
Yeah. What's going on with you, B Dave? Tell us what do you have going on?
B Dave Walters, I say words about things. You can find me all over the interwebs, wherever fine streaming content can be located, including Tuesdays, Heroes of the Plains at 6 on Demiplane Twitch, CNE Games at 11 in the AM for Champions of Lore, Thursday, 4 p.m. Pacific on D&D, Twitch, and YouTube for Black Dice Society, and more stuff coming up soon. And this Tuesday, we're announcing the return date of LA by Night Season 5. So Tuesday, you will find out when night falls for the final time on our chronicle. Our story ends this season.
No.
Oh, yes. Oh, and it ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tune in.
Elisa, how about you?
Well, I am at Elisa Pearl on Twitter and Instagram, ALIZA. And on Twitch, I'm Apiza Liza, APIZA LIZA. I have my schedule and I stream. I have my schedule on there, but I stream on lots of different channels. Next, you can see me tomorrow night running a Klingon game called Blood of the Void by the Streampunks, which is me and Eric were part of this group of TTRPGers called the Streampunks. So you can see that at twitch.tv/QTimes tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Monday Pacific time. And I also play over on the fandom channel. This week, we're back with more Tales of Zadia, which is the Dragon Prince, the official Dragon Prince TTRPG. So come watch some stuff. I'm also streaming Witcher 3 on Tuesday, and I have a whole bunch of streams. Just follow the things and you'll see them all.
Awesome. Cool.
And thanks for watching and bidding and cheering and giving us fate points.
Yes.
Adriana, tell us what you've got happening.
Hello, my name is Adriana, and you can find me at Adriosa Gaming or Adriosa on Twitch. And I'll do what Jason did. Here's my channel in the chat right there. I'm usually live on my own channel doing video game stuffs. I'll be live tonight and usually Wednesdays and Friday evenings as well. But yeah, I'm also on TTRPG shows as well, randomly throughout the week. Yeah, just that's what I do.
All right, Eric.
That was me, right?
Yeah.
You're not just pissed off at me. That was damn you, Campbell. I'm 16-bit Eric on all the platforms. Normally, you can catch me Monday night running Clear Skies as we're getting ready to wrap up our campaign September 20th. We've been playing Clear Skies for almost 2 years. So we are wrapping the campaign up September 20th. But tomorrow night, you're going to catch Elisa running Blood of the Void, and you're going to catch me playing on Blood of the Void. I get to guest tomorrow night. So I'm very excited about that. I get to be a Klingon. Looking forward to that. Yeah.
Make him eat gach.
Oh, he's just going to eat all the gach.
And of
Glory
course,
to you and your house.
In your house.
In your
house. And Vivka, tell us what you've got happening.
Roadhouse.
Hello. I mostly hang out on Twitter and TikTok, which is under the same username as below, Vivid Vivka. Make sure that you spell it right because I made poor choices and it's real confusing. But yeah, I uploaded to my TikTok right before this went down, probably some of the most cursed content I've ever made. I am stupidly proud of how uncomfortably awful this TikTok is, and it is snacks themed. So please go check it out. It's already doing really well. But yeah, that's what I do. I just make trolling TikToks and take weird photos and hang out on Twitter and the Clock app. That's it. Hey, I'm on Gaxx Pack. I do that.
Yeah, you are.
Huge thank you to our sponsors, of course, Norse Foundry, and Dwarven Forge, and Warriors of Waterdeep, and of course, Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms, and GaryCon. GaryCon is a convention that happens every March, and it honors Gary Gygax, who is the co-creator of Dungeons and Dragons, the creator of a bunch of other role-playing games, and considered the father of role-playing games, and that's why we're all here. So big thank you to GaryCon, and we'll see you all next Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific. Thank you all so much.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day,
Bye-bye.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye, friends.
Bye-bye.
Hello, I'm Benwin Bronzebottom, celebrity dwarf and video game enthusiast, and this is my sidekick, Crowy.
Hello.
Quiet, you. I'm here to tell everyone about Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms. It's a Dungeons & Dragons-based strategy game from Codename Entertainment.
It's a management game with an emphasis on formation strategy, where you assemble parties of legendary heroes and send them on adventures through the Forgotten Realms.
Heroes? Crowy, don't you mean champions?
Players unlock legendary champions of the Forgotten Realms, like Dritz Duerden and the Companions of the Hall, Farida and Havilar from the Brimstone Angels saga, and many more. Assemble the best adventuring party possible based on your formation options, champion abilities, and the obstacles and enemies you face.
Or just smash your mouse button repeatedly like I do and hope for the best.
Each champion has an incredible array of skills and items to let you customize your style and play even further.
Farther. Farther means more distant, further is figurative.
Well, I meant more distant, but figuratively.
That's forther.
Well, customize your style even further, because Idle Champions of the Forgotten Realms is available on all your favorite gaming platforms. Steam for PC and Mac, Web, Epic Game Store, PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, Nintendo Switch, iOS tablets, and Android devices.